It all. This is a warning. You better avoid poets and paranoid. DJs destroy. Yes, I can.
Oh my body, can you say me? Big Mac 11s riding around in the truck. Moving so fast, and get going so crazy. Woke on the streets, back in the hood where I was. You smoking green exotic, your party got licking, he got smoke, that is not my problem. In the gang, I been red, throw up bees, I'm like Blix the doctor. Grabs a nigga's ass, he bounce that ass for a few dollars. The feeling, sports and Sprite and Henny. She stick the coke up her titty. Side of me, the sickest, cause I'm from the slums where we shoot it up. I don't give a fuck, cause when we slide, bitch, we tin it up. Heck, can't make it speed it up. I'm fucking this bitch in the car. I'm pulling the tracks, the dick out her thigh, she suck my sperm so hard. The killers round me, little boys, when I'm they healing noise. They swap your mama card. Hit a licks, it is out infection. Way, like Scotty Pippen with the drama dripping, ice and slush gon' blind your ass. I'm too official at what else step in, put your trust in that. I send it here through a burner, since you claim you living like that. How about shooting the back and pop up, bitch, you next? Oh my body, can you say me? Big Mac 11s riding around in the truck. Moving so fast, and get going so crazy. Woke on the streets, back in the hood where I was. You smoking green exotic, your party got licking, he got smoke, that is not my problem. In the gang, I been red, throw up bees, I'm like Blix the doctor. Grabs a nigga's ass, he bounce that ass for a few. Where that AK gram and reaper top shot to get you wake that. You niggas be con gangsters, nowhere on the block to be found that. I was down bad on my dick, trying to find a lick and fuck a call back. I ain't even claiming that street, but scared of the heat, never sold a dime back. For this bike with slugs and rounds, and got crit bitch slaying slime bitch, back with the old bitch, Money make the violence more better, bitch, I condone it. I'm on the top smoking weed from Atlanta, I hope it's poison. I'm out my body, I can see if I'm speeding. They hear me fucking up the water, up slow like they did. You the talk of the town, cause we split your partner with. Bitch, to play for keeps, ain't no fuck nigga I should fear. Bitch, I'm ain't for real. Oh my body, can you say me? Big Mac 11s riding around in the truck. Moving so fast, and get going so crazy. Woke on the streets, back in the hood where I was.
Oh, wow. The San Antonio Spurs is cooked. The San Antonio Spurs is cooked because dumbass Wemby thinking that the basketball is UFC. You got wembanyama hitting Reid with the 360 elbow. 360 elbow. The Spurs had the golden opportunity of going up 3-1 against this Minnesota Timberwolves team. Not only they lost game 4 tonight, but Wembyama is likely to be suspended for game 5. So now you find yourself down 3-2 on the road in Minnesota because Wembyama is going to likely be suspended. Now they probably going to give Wemby 1 game suspension, but bro, he intentionally, and I mean intentionally, hit Reid in the face, bro. I'm surprised Reid didn't get knocked out, bro. I'm honestly surprised that Reid did not get knocked out, bro. Just dumb. Wemby is stupid as fuck, bro. He dumb. Look at this shit, chat. Look at this, bro. Not only Wemby, right, deserved to get suspended, right? But he deserved to get fined. This nigga Wemby has more career playoff ejections than Lou Dort, who y'all sit there and call dirty. Look at this. B! Oh my goodness, bruh. And the fact that the Minnesota Timberwolves player didn't even come up and beat the fuck out of Wembanyama is crazy. Look at this shit. Big! Oh my God, bruh. He's seen. This is a dirty play, chat. This is a dirty goddamn play, bruh. This is a dirty play, bruh. This is a dirty play, bruh. Oh my goodness, chat. B! It's not looking good for the San Antonio Spurs. And I'm going to sit there and tell y'all this shit too. If the San Antonio Spurs lose this series, it's all because of Wembanyama, bro. If they lose this series, It's all because of Wemby. Wemby missing games, not being there on the court in this series, being ejected, has single-handedly cost some niggas in the series. Because I honestly think that the Minnesota Timberwolves have an upper edge on the boards as a perimeter creator, right? When we talk about terms of Anthony Edwards as well, being able to get downhill, be able to attack. And with the San Antonio Spurs, what they're doing is basically trying to get the ball out of Ant-Man's hand, trying to blitz him and stuff like that. But how can y'all sit there and call this nigga the best player in the world, sit there and call this guy this generational player, when at the end of the day, in the key postseason games, you're going to be the reason why your team gets put out for a team that is, let's look, everybody expect the Spurs to get to the conference finals. Everybody expect the San Antonio Spurs to make a deep postseason run. If they don't make a deep postseason run because women want to do something that's stupid and dumb, is crazy to me. You don't do this shit in the playoff game, bro. You don't do this shit, bro. You get the rebound, and then you throw an elbow. Naz Reid was not the aggressor. Naz Reid wasn't doing shit. Bam. Now, let's speak about the Minnesota Timberwolves. Chat. Wembanyama's being out for game, I think he's going to be out for game 5. That is an advantage for the Minnesota Timberwolves because they cannot consistently score in the paint when Wembanyama is in the paint, bro, especially with lineups with Rudy Gobert on the floor. Because that's why when the Timberwolves go small, right, they're way better at getting to the rim, way better at, being able to pass out of Ant-Man, get trapped full court as well. And then you got Jaden McDaniels, who's attacking, getting to the paint, get 2 feet to the paint. You got Mike Conley making an extra read. You know what I'm saying? Randall's trying to get some shots at the basket as well because the floor is more spaced out. The floor is more spaced out because Wemby is not in the paint, can't be, because you got Rudy Gobert sitting in the dunker spot. So when there is no Wembanyama, that means it's going to be free highway lanes to the basket. It's going to be free highway eats to the basket from a consistent basis. And the fact that this nigga Wemby decided to elbow this nigga goddamn Naz Reid is dumb. You don't do shit like that, bro. And to me, I got the Minnesota Timberwolves winning this series. I have the Minnesota Timberwolves winning this series, chat. Because I don't think the Spurs would beat Minnesota in game 5. No. The thing that is what Minnesota's been struggling is consistently getting easy shots at the rim when Wemby's on the court with Rudy Gobert. Because the Timberwolves are not a great three-point shooting team, right? Especially Mr. Devin Joe, Anthony Edwards. He's starting to look himself the last past 2 games, but at the end of the day, he's been struggling for the three-point line. And like I said, Jaden McDaniels has not been shooting the ball really good. Mike Conley's up and down. Julius Randle cannot fucking shoot threes to save his life. Naz Reid is the only guy that he can rely on, but then at times he can be streaky as well. So my point is to sit there and say is that chat. Make sure y'all smash the like and get these likes up. The fact that Wemby, the fact that the Minnesota can be able to live with that and still be able to get to the rim because they're eating in the paint. They're feasting the paint. They feasting the paint against the Denver Nuggets series, right? And they're feasting the paint when they go small, when there's no Rudy Gobert. But this is a game of chess. It's about at spurts and at times what you want to give up. And Wembanyama is suspended. That nigga is going to get suspended, chat. Wemby is going to get suspended. And everybody wants to see this Spurs and Thunder series because I think it will be a good series. But when Wemby gets suspended, bro, oh, wow. He is getting suspended, chat. Because when you elbow a nigga like that, bro, if Wemby don't get suspended, bro, this shit is real. If Wemby does not get suspended, chat, if Wemby does not get suspended, nigga, I guarantee you this shit is fucking Reid, bro. That is a dirty motherfucking play by Wembanyama. Dirty. absolutely dirty play by Wembanyama. Hey, Nako, how about you calm down? Nigga, what the fuck wrong with you, nigga? Shut your dumb ass up. Wemby is getting suspended. I'm not saying I want Wemby to get suspended, but he's going to get suspended. There's no way that someone intentionally throw a fucking elbow to you and you're not going to get suspended. Somebody said Wemby got ejected. Why we get suspended? Because it's a dirty play. That's like if I punch somebody in basketball and I get ejected. That don't mean I'm not going to get suspended. I'm still going to get suspended. This nigga Wemby intentionally threw an elbow. He see Naj Reid at the corner of his eye. And just threw an elbow to this nigga, bro. What the fuck? What the hell? Nigga, Wemby intentionally threw an elbow. What is something you're disagreeing about? He grabbed the rebound, see Naj Reid at the corner of his eye, and threw an elbow to him. He is getting suspended. And if Wemby gets suspended in game 5, the series is over. Because say if he gets suspended in game 5, Timberwolves win this series. Timberwolves win game 5. Wemby has to then come back in game 6 on the road as a young, inexperienced team. The probability and what it favors is going to favor the Minnesota Timberwolves. And if the Spurs lose this series, you might as well pencil the fucking Oklahoma City Thunder to a free trip to a championship, bro. Because they easily going to smoke the Minnesota. They easily going to smoke Minnesota. He said, did you hear the Spurs excusing Wembanyama's action? I mean, I would expect for a low-class organization like the San Antonio Spurs. They are a low-class, dirty organization, bro. They kick their own players to the bus, bro. But yes, I got Minnesota winning this series, chat. And then you got Wembanyama acting like he don't know English, talking about what is that, nigga? You know what a fucking flagrant 2 is, Wemby. Wemby should get suspended, bro. If he don't get suspended, this shit is rigged. This shit is rigged. You can't give me any explanation why Wemby shouldn't get suspended. The only thing y'all gonna sit there and say, oh yeah, he's the face of the NBA. Not only he gonna get suspended, he gonna get fined. Imagine if he would have knocked Naj Reid out, bro. But I doubt it fucking goddamn Adam Silver would do that. We're talking about Adam Silver, the worst commissioner out of any sports ever, bro. But like I said there and said, Ron Artest was suspended in 7 games for his elbow on Harden. So Wemby FC, your nigga going down, bro. At least he get a fucking game. At least he get 1 game. Ron Artest was suspended for multiple games with the James Harden elbow, bro. He said the Spurs are 10 points favorite. What that's supposed to mean? And the Spurs role players are good. I mean, they play tremendous. I thought the Minnesota Timberwolves was close to about to blow that shit apart. But like I said, chat, I mean, I think the Spurs role player is good. I mean, they played tremendous when Wemby was gone. And largely do because they know how to execute in the half court. You know, when you got Devin Vassell, Devin Vassell, who shot, 40% for the three-point line, was very efficient tonight. De'Aaron Fox was inefficient but had 24 points. Stephon Castle was solid for the most part. Dylan Harper was the one that was really, really good for them too as well, getting to the basket, you know what I'm saying, slashing to the rim. But like I said, man, Wembanyama should get suspended. This ain't UFC. If Wembanyama can elbow a nigga and not get suspended and only get ejected, then that means everybody else should do it, bro. That means everybody else should do that shit, bro. But yeah, chat. I mean, this is crazy. Yeah, if we get another OKC, if we get another OKC and Minnesota Conference Finals, that's gonna be crazy, Chad. Because we all know OKC is clearly a better team than Minnesota, bro. And I don't know what Minnesota has done. Like, it's gonna be worse than what it was last year. I think Minnesota gets swept. They get swept for sure. Yes, they get swept. Not even close. Dumb niggas get swept. Bro, what does this nigga talking about? He said, why would he get suspended when he already got ejected? That's enough punishment. You can't suspend your stars in the Christmas playbook. Nigga, if they did something wrong, dumbass, they gonna get suspended. I don't give a fuck if you a star or not. Nigga, he intentionally elbowed a nigga. Do you want to see this shit again? I think this is not comprehending your brain how serious this shit is. When you intentionally elbow somebody, you're cooked. Look at this elbow, chat. Bang! He could have knocked the nigga out, man. He could have knocked the nigga out. The nigga could have had brain damage, bro. The nigga could have had brain damage, chat. The nigga could have had brain damage. And y'all want to sit there and say he ain't gonna get suspended? Y'all lost y'all motherfucking mind. Y'all lost y'all minds. Look how bad he elbowed him. Look at this shit. Bang! Yeah, that's some dirty ass shit by Wemby, bro. That's some dirty ass shit. Wemby a dirty ass player, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I gotta be honest, bro. That's some dirty ass shit. But like I said there, Wemby don't fuck with these American ass niggas, bro. Wemby don't fuck with these American ass niggas, bro. That nigga is foreign. That nigga from French. You know what I'm saying? That nigga don't fuck with these American ass niggas. That's why you fucking elbow the fuck out of Nas Reid. This is crazy, bro. This is embarrassing for the sport. We got to get this shit out the league. We got to get this shit out the NBA, bro. We got to get this shit out the league. We got to get it out of here, bro. Make sure y'all smash that like button, man. Smash that like button if you think Wemby shouldn't get ejected. Because if you think that he should get ejected, you're a fanboy, bro. Imagine if this was Lou Dort. Imagine if this was OKC. Imagine if this was OKC and they did this shit. Oh, my God. All y'all niggas would be sitting there and saying, Mookie, the Oklahoma City Thunder should be banned for the playoffs. If that shit happened, y'all be sitting there and saying, okay, she should be banned for the playoffs, bro. Come on, bro. So let's be honest. If this was OKC, y'all niggas would be sitting there saying they should be banned. So keep the same energy for Wemby. See, this is the thing about you basketball niggas and y'all in this discourse and shit. Y'all pick and choose, nigga. Y'all pick and choose when y'all want to have this outrage for. Y'all want to have outrage for OKC, right? Sitting there saying the league cheating for their ass, but no outrage for the Spurs. And Wemby bullshitting that dirty ass play that he did, bro. Oh, yeah, he's getting suspended for that, bro. If you don't think Wemby should get suspended for that, I ask you to come in here and bet me $500, bro. $500, bro. If you don't think that Wemby should get suspended for this shit, I told y'all to come in here, bet me $500, bro. This nigga went Ron Artest on this nigga Nas Reid, chat. Ron Artest on this nigga, bro. He said, what's my cash app? Rated R Sports. Yes, sir. Rated R Sports, nigga. Yes, sir. Rated R Sports. Rated R Sports debates. Big talks. I love Wemby, but if he doesn't get suspended, shit rigged. Absolutely. If Wemby does not get suspended, shit rigged. Is OKC closing out tomorrow? For sure. Why wouldn't OKC close this shit out? Nigga, the Lakers literally got way more free throws than OKC. OKC only had 10, and they got blown out way worse than what they did in game 1 and game 2 when the free throw disparity was close. This shit is over. Come on, chat. He said, so the bet is him not getting. Yes, big talks. Send that money up. Big talks. Send that money up. If you can send that money up, big talks, if you win, I would send that money. I would send that money back and send you more money. Mookie, there's still LeBron fans, Laker fans saying that LeBron goes, bruh. Who is listening to LeBron fans, chat? They're delusional. They don't know basketball. They don't know scheme sets. They don't know no personnel. None of that, bro. Rated R Sports is for the real, nigga. It's for the real. We break down the game from an analytical standpoint. We watch tape and we expose the fanboys. LeBron fans don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Big talks. If you send me, it's how much you want to bet. If you want to bet 100, if you want to bet 200, if you want to bet 300, you bet 400. If you the amount of money you send, if I win, I'm keeping that money. If you win, I send yours back and I double it. Let's go. I've been taking niggas' money all playoffs. But yeah, man, like, bro, like I said, bro, y'all want to sit there and think that this San Antonio Spurs team is going to make deep postseason runs. They're going to beat the Thunder. They're going to go to the finals and shit like that. And I'm like, bro, they are a young team. Like, you need the experience, downtime. You need to experience times where your team don't perform to those standards. You need to experience some adversity. The Spurs haven't experienced any adversity. They're a very, very young team. And the guy that y'all think that Wemby is supposedly going to be the best player the next couple of years, like I said, I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But the Timberwolves, too, like I said, the Minnesota Timberwolves, the thing about the Minnesota Timberwolves that I'm not really high on is that their spacing is, for me, it's not that good, bro. You lose Dante DiVincenzo. Jaden McDaniels is not really good of a three-point shooter. He's been struggling this year in the playoffs. Naz Reid is up and down streakly. Rudy Gobert does not space the floor because he's already in a dunker spot, but he still give you great defensive value to a point where you have to play him. And then on the type, like, Ant-Man is getting better, like reading the floor, seeing the floor. You know what I'm saying? But then some of his passes can be telegraphed, which basically when advantage be created because Ant-Man gains so much attention on the ball as a guy that could be able to drive the ball to the basket. He just lacks that consistent accuracy throwing skip passes. And when you have a wide open shooter in the corner because you're on the strong side and they're leaving that skip pass open, on the weak side, and then you overthrowing the ball, which, mess up the advantage that's being created because it allows someone to come over there and recover because how inaccurate your passes are. Like, those are the things. Now, has Ant-Man has been making the right passes this postseason? Absolutely. Has his playmaking got better? Absolutely. But the problem is that when you dive deep in the water, when you break this all the way down, the spacing. And then when you're going against a team like the Oklahoma City Thunder, who has, elite point of attack defenders, it's just, like I said, bro, if the Spurs lose this shit, bro, if the Spurs lose this series, y'all going to have to look back of the dumb play that Wemby did, bro. Because Wemby is going to get suspended in Game 5, chat. Wemby is going to get suspended in Game 5. And if he don't get suspended, this shit is rigged. Rigger than a motherfucker, bro. This shit rigged. You know what I'm saying, Chad? But Big Talks, I see that you ain't send that money yet, Big Talks. I see you ain't send that money yet, nigga. That's why I talk. You know I'm gonna take that money, nigga. Yeah, I'm gonna call you Cap Talk, nigga. Your name is Cap Talks, nigga. Your new name is Caps Talks. Cause you be capping. We're gonna call your ass Cap Talks. Cause all you do is cap. But yeah, man, Wemby made the dumbest decision. He made the dumbest. Hey, check, you hear me? Yeah, like I said, bro, they do the peel switching really good. They're really good at covering two guys on the weak side. You know what I'm saying? So they're probably Alex Crusoe be guarding two guys on the weak side while the primary action initiating on the strong side. They're really good at rim protecting. They're really good at stunning the guy, peel switching, icing the pick and roll. They do so many things. Pre-switching, they do really, really well if they don't want to get switched on to a really, really elite creator to get them in foul trouble. They just pre-switch the action. They're really good at defensive rebounding. Like they're really, really good. They are a historical defensive team, chap. They are very, very historical. They are a historical team, bro. They are very historical, bro. Like if they win another championship, we then going to have conversations. Is this team the greatest team ever? We're going to have conversations. Is the Oklahoma City Thunder team the greatest team ever? He said the lead cheat for OKC. No, they don't. Why would the lead cheat for OKC? Why is the lead cheat? The lead is not cheat for OKC. What are you talking about? Why the lead cheat for OKC? Bro, this narrative that y'all trying to put that the lead cheat for OKC, it just doesn't make sense. Who the lead cheated for is the Los Angeles Lakers, nigga. Let's be honest. There's no way that the Los Angeles Lakers in the 22 to 23 season started the season as a 11th seed, right? Had nothing but bumps on the roster and still made the playoffs. But let's tell you what happened during that year. Nigga, they were number one in free throw attempts. They were number one in free throw disparity. And on top of that, they drove the ball less than any team in the top five. They got in the paint for any team that was in the top five. Less. They shot less threes. They shot more threes, less twos. And they still was number one in free throw attempts and number one in free throw disparity, nigga. That's the team that's cheating. The fuck is y'all niggas talking about? What are y'all niggas talking about, man? Real talk, man. Y'all niggas tripping, bro. Tyree Love in the building. What it is, man?
What
Tyree
up,
Love.
Mookie?
What it is, man? Salute,
You
brother.
hear me?
Yeah, we hear you, nigga. The world hear you, man.
Salute, everybody. Mookie, you gotta stop this, man.
Stop what?
Your love affair for OKC, talking about we're gonna be having discussions if this is one of the greatest team of all time, that the referees cheating for the Lakers, that SGA is this and that, bro. We gotta cut this shit out, man. They a nice little ass team for right now, bro. But
They're
they ain't
not a nice
nobody.
little ass team.
Nigga, when the Spurs played them, the Spurs will beat these boys 4-1,
No, they
guaranteed.
won't. No, they
Yes,
won't.
they will. The
I
Spurs
don't
will
even
beat
know if the
these niggas
Spurs gonna make it out
4-1.
this series because
They gonna
Wemby is
make
getting
out this
suspended in
series.
Game 5.
You said what?
Wemby is getting suspended in Game
No, you're
5. They're gonna
not.
be
No,
down
you're not.
3-2.
No, you're not. They shouldn't have threw Wemby out for that little bitty ass elbow. This is a
Nigga,
soft
he
fucking
just.
error,
What are you
nigga.
talking about?
Nigga,
Nigga,
it's a
he
soft fucking
elbowing
error,
nigga.
nigga. Nigga,
Bro,
it's
you
an
gotta be
elbow.
trolling,
Nigga,
bro.
play on, nigga.
Bro, you gotta be trolling, Tyree. Nigga,
Nigga, this
he
is a soft
elbow.
ass elbow.
Nigga, what the fuck are you talking about? Nigga, he
Nigga,
throw
look at
a
this elbow. Look at this
elbow. Look at this.
elbow. That's
Nigga,
soft,
what are you
nigga.
talking about?
Okay, man, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Man, the
That's
nigga
some soft
fucking
shit,
goddamn
nigga.
elbowed the nigga, man.
Man, that
Look
shit
at
was
this
so
shit.
soft.
He got
Nas
the
Reed
rebound.
flopped
And look
on
at
this
this shit.
shit. Look how soft this elbow is.
Hey!
Come on, man. He flopped.
Nigga, he
Man,
could have
fuck that
killed
shit.
this nigga, bro.
Man, Mookie, cut that shit out. You acting like that's a
Man, he
Ron
could have killed
Artest
the nigga,
elbow.
man. What are you
Y'all acting
talking
like this
about,
is a
bro?
Ron Artest elbow to James Harden. This not
It
even close to
is.
that
It
shit, man.
is that,
Man,
Tyree.
hell
It
no, it
is,
ain't.
bro.
No, it ain't, nigga.
Yes, Tyree, that shit looks terrible, bro.
No,
You
it
ain't
don't,
supposed to.
bro. It's
Bro,
basketball, man.
Tyree, he elbowed the nigga while looking at the nigga. He cooked.
Nigga, he's just gonna get suspended for that game. I mean, kicked out for that game. He's
No,
playing
he's
that
going to
game.
get suspended, bro. He's
He
suspended
ain't
for
getting
Game
suspended.
5
You
at
no,
least.
no. You
How
want
many?
you want him. You want him suspended.
How many games? Hold on. How many games was Ron Artest suspended for, Tyree?
One, I think.
No, he's suspended for I think he was suspended for 7 games.
No, the fuck he wasn't.
Yes,
What
he
are you
was,
talking
Tyree.
about?
Yes, he was.
How was he suspended for 7 games?
I mean, he was suspended for. I think he was suspended for 1 game. Sure.
What the fuck?
But like I said, bro, this shit sad. Even look at the nigga face. Look at his own teammate.
Yeah, like
Look at this shit, bro.
Of course, he got his ass popped. So we say, ooh.
Okay, so my point is to sit there and say this is that like the nigga's done. Wemby is cooked.
No,
and I'm gonna tell y'all,
y'all
niggas sit there and say that Draymond Green cost his fucking team when he got suspended. This is another situation. This is another situation with the Draymond Green situation, bro. It's another shit.
No. That's the
they
difference.
go and lose this series. It's all because of fucking Wemby, bro.
It's a difference. It's a difference. Draymond Green got a history of fucking technical fouls, being kicked out of games, and also he went against the NBA baby, which was LeBron James. And when you mess with their baby, they gonna take care of you.
This is what I'm gonna tell you,
Ain't
Tyree.
nobody on the
Hold on,
fucking baby.
I'm gonna get in your rabbit hole. Wemby did this shit because Wemby don't fuck with Black Americans, nigga.
Oh, here you go.
He don't fuck. Nas Reid is a Black American. Wemby is a foreign, nigga.
Nas Reid don't look Black American to me.
Nas Reid is Black American. What are you talking about?
That nigga look Jamaican, bro. Hell nah.
Bro, he's Black American.
Man, pull up a picture of Nas Reid. This nigga look Jamaican. Hell no. This nigga's not
Black
American,
bro. Bro,
man,
he is Black American,
man,
bro. What
pull up a picture
of
Nas Reid. This nigga is Jamaican. He is not.
No, he's not, bro.
Black American, bro.
Yes, he is. He is foundational.
He don't look like us, nigga.
Yes, he does.
Nigga, he look like nothing like you or nothing like me.
Nas Reid is from, bro. Nas Reid is for Ashbury Park, New Jersey.
What's his background? What's his daddy name? What's his mama name? Where they from?
Okay, his dad name is hold on.
This nigga don't look like American. I know your ass tripping, nigga. So Wemby was right, nigga. A foreigner versus foreigner, nigga. A black foreigner versus another black foreigner. Let them fight. NBA, you shouldn't step in and suspend this boy. Let that man play. Man.
No, Nas Reid is Black American. His father's name is Jan.
Who? What nigga do you know named Jan?
What? Nigga, there's multiple niggas named Jan. What are you talking about,
nigga? Okay, name 2 niggas named Jan.
Bro, there's multiple niggas named Jan for the hood, Tyree. What are you talking about, bro?
I ain't never met nobody named Jan from the hood, Mookie. What are you talking about?
Yes, it is. It's multiple niggas named Jan, bro. Come on, bro. You tripping, bro.
Okay,
you
tripping. Mookie, you gotta.
So like I said, Wemby is not Black American. He don't relate to you niggas. He don't like y'all niggas, bro. And like I said bro, like if I want to get into your rabbit hole, nigga, he probably did that shit on purpose because he don't fuck with y'all niggas, bro. How the fuck you gonna elbow? Hold on. How the fuck you gonna elbow a nigga? You gonna elbow a nigga when you see the nigga right there? What are we doing here, bro?
Yes, nigga, get your bitch ass off of me. Get your bitch ass off me. You see me trying to get this rebound, nigga? Y'all been playing dirty with me the whole fucking series. Every time I catch the ball, y'all pushing me.
Minnesota winning the series. Part of the reason why Minnesota's been struggling this series because they haven't been generating clean looks like they did against the Nuggets series from the paint, right? Because they struggled for the 3-point line multiple games in this series. They haven't been really a great 3-point shooter, right? Now you got Wemby out the game, and a game 5, it's free eats every single time. Look what happened just now. They got to the paint every single time. I got the Wolves winning in 6 games. Because like I said, hold on, Terry. Like I said, 6 games. Because Wemby's going to miss game 5.
No, he's not. The nigga playing game 5, bro. You just want Wemby to miss because you know the Spurs is the biggest threat to OKC. You want Wemby to miss out. You want his ass to get suspended. And you want the fucking Timberwolves because you know OKC is going to smash the fucking Timberwolves to get back to the fucking finals, Mookie. Like, cut this shit out, bro. We know your game plan, nigga.
I think
Wemby to be suspended.
Nigga, I think OKC was going to win regardless.
Against the Spurs?
Yes, they're going to beat the Spurs, yes.
Yeah, but it ain't going to be, if they do it, it ain't going to be easy. And you understand that. That's why you want Wemby to suspended.
It's not going to be easy. But like I said, there's still a pathway for the Thunder to beat the Spurs. Like the Thunder have multiple counters that they can go and get in that series, bro. I think the Spurs is limited with their counters.
Hell no. Actually, to me, they both almost kind of like they almost like the same team, except they got just 2 different superstars. Mm-hmm. And they 12 deep. Like you can clear the bench for the Spurs, and you can clear the bench for OKC. I believe that they both athletic and they both youthful. So they almost like similar teams, to be honest. Except one team got more championship experience.
Fraud Reid. He don't know basketball. Facts. Shout out to my boy Agent Mitchell. Shout out to Agent Mitchell profile, man. Salute, brother. Shout out to my OKC fans, man.
We got OKC fans?
Yeah, we OKC FC in this bitch, man. Salute, man.
OKC fans come from?
Huh? I mean, I've been covering
the OKC fan.
You said what?
You said you had an OKC fan?
Yeah, we got a lot of OKC fans on the
channel. I ain't never met an OKC fan in my life.
You looking at them right now?
Who? Mookie Jones, you are a Spurs fan, nigga. Your favorite
nigga, I do not like those Spurs. Nigga, what are you talking about? Nigga?
Your favorite player is
Tim. Nigga, I do not like those Spurs. Nigga, what are you talking about?
Spurs fan, nigga. What the fuck are you talking about?
Bro, when the
favorite player is Tim Duncan, nigga.
My favorite player no fucking Tim Duncan. What are you talking about?
Your favorite player is fucking Tim Duncan.
No, it's not, nigga. What are you talking? Nigga, you mixed me up with Laura Rand, nigga.
No, bitch, that's you,
nigga. You mixed me up with Laura Rand, nigga. I ain't
nigga, your favorite player is Tim Duncan, nigga. Cut it out, nigga.
I was never no motherfucker Duncan. This is bro, but listen to me. I am a Kawhi Leonard fan. I am a Kawhi fan. When the Spurs, stupid ass, dumbass organization, see, I claimed that I was a Spurs fan because Kawhi played there. But bro, when Kawhi didn't play there, bro, I was never a Spurs fan, nigga. When the Spurs did my nigga Kawhi dirty, and they basically just fucking got the snake that nigga out, the Spurs was a classy, low down ass organization, bro. So fuck the Spurs. And I'm hoping for them bitch ass niggas downfall. Because karma's gonna get their ass. Karma is gonna get the San Antonio Spurs. The karma's gonna get them. It's gonna get them. What the fuck that they did for the Kawhi Leonard? Then the nigga that won you the 5th championship, when y'all niggas didn't get to the finals, won you your 5th championship, right? Because y'all was first round exit, second round exit. As soon as Kawhi got there, y'all went to the conference finals. He the finals MVP, won a championship with y'all niggas. And then you gonna give his fucking jersey to Dylan Harper, nigga. Man, fuck you Spurs fans, nigga. I cannot stand you Spurs fans, nigga. I do not fuck with the Spurs. And like I said there said, I am hoping for y'all niggas downfall, bro. Look at this shit. You got Wemby elbowing motherfuckers and shit, man. Hey! What are we doing this shit, bro? You got Wemby elbowing niggas and shit, bro. Stop it, bro. I lost all respect for every Spurs fan. Every Spurs fan is dumb.
Man, this is one of the weakest elbows I've seen in my life.
No, it's not. It's not a weak elbow. It's a real
Mookie, you got to
It's a
stop this,
real
bro. We
elbow.
all know Nas Reed flopped on that shit.
It's a real
The referees, they know what they're trying to do. They're trying to get a 7-game series. They're trying to have a competitive series between the Timberwolves and the Spurs. The referees actually want the Timberwolves to win, so that way OKC could go back to the finals, bro. Like, we see the play, man. This is some sad shit. I can't believe we got to watch this type of NBA in this era, man. What happened to the real NBA, bro? When you got to get it out the mud, when you got to actually earn your right to the fucking championship.
Are you telling me fucking OKC they own their right, motherfucker?
No, hell
they
no.
did, nigga. What are you talking about?
They playing all
week ass
teams to get to the fucking
finals. What are you
nigga.
talking about, Tyree?
Nigga, they play fucking the Suns. They play the fucking Lakers, and next they gonna play the fucking Timberwolves.
I have multiple creators on the roster.
Oh my god, this is the weakest run for OKC ever.
No, it's not.
Mookie,
they about to beat two, bro. They about to beat 2 50-win teams.
The Lakers fucking ass and the Suns fucking ass. What are you talking about?
You said what?
The Lakers ass, Suns ass, Timberwolves
They're
ass.
50-win teams.
I mean, I don't give a fuck about that 50-win team, bro. Stop it.
If the Thunder beat the fucking goddamn Spurs, will this be a weak run?
No. Now it changes a little bit.
Okay, what if they go ahead and beat the Knicks, who's been dominating the playoffs so far?
The Knicks?
Yes, nigga, they've been dominating the playoffs.
Nigga, the Knicks with Jalen Brunson as their best player. What the fuck are you talking about? The Knicks have
been dominating the playoffs. What are you talking about?
Mookie, what are you talking about?
The Knicks are a 50-win team.
Man, get the fuck out of here with this 50-win team shit.
These
teams ass, nigga. They got no fucking superstar.
This is crazy, Chad.
Knicks ain't got no MVP caliber player. They ain't got no fucking superstar on the team.
Yes, they do. Brunson's
not. No, he not.
Yes, he is, bro.
What Brunson finishing it?
Brunson just Brunson just mollywopped the fucking goddamn 76ers, bro. A 76ers team that beat the number 1 seed or a top 2 seed in the fucking goddamn East and the fucking Celtics.
I'm the one that said that the Knicks was gonna beat the fucking 76ers. What are we talking about?
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Listen, fool. I'm sorry, but the Knicks ain't got no star power. They ain't got no superstar. Niggas ain't got no fucking MVP caliber player. And you talking about OKC gonna have to face them, bro? Come on, it's an easy ass championship for OKC. This ring might not even count, bro. This ring might be like a bubble ring. No, this ring right here gonna be a Giannis ring.
Sorry, that's narratives.
This ring is a Giannis ring, bro.
You cannot sit there and say a ring that doesn't count when they're just so dominant. The problem is,
I say it counts, nigga. Bro. It's a Giannis ring, nigga.
No, it's not a Giannis ring because they're gonna beat the Spurs and they're gonna beat a Knicks team. They're gonna beat 50 plus wins teams in the playoffs. What are you talking about, bro? That's elite. Man, I don't care. If you can beat 50 plus win teams in the playoffs, that is historic. While also, they're set, bro. Chat. This is how historical the Thunder are. They're 7-0 in the playoffs. They have the potential to beat the winningest record in the playoffs of all time, and this is with them missing their second best player in J-Dub. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro.
Because they got the best team. They got the best team in the fucking league. They got the best defense in the fucking league, and they got the best referees in the fucking league. What are we talking about?
Shout out Aiden Shadowall. Make sure to smash like we got over 250 people in smash like. He said Tyree is a casual. You play who play that's in front of you, no matter the situation in the playoffs. It's not OKC fault that they facing these teams. Facts. You play who you play.
Agent Shadow Wolf.
Yes.
Yeah, he sound like he sound like a 13-year-old gamer. And like, come on, bro. Like, he don't know basketball. This is sad.
How he does not know basketball. He's speaking the facts. You play who you play.
Because but you play who you play, but you also get criticized and scrutinized by the competition that you play.
So you're gonna sit there and say it's OKC fault for playing a Lakers team that's missing.
The Suns was not a 50-win team, right?
Bro, they were a top 10 defense. What are you talking about?
Were they a 50-win team, the Suns?
No, name me once.
No, nigga. What's the
No, you're not gonna face Tyree. You're not gonna face.
You said 50-win teams.
Bro, if you're a number 1 seed, you're not gonna play a 50-win team come in the playoffs. You're not.
Okay. In
the first round.
Are the Lakers missing their best player as a 50-win team?
Are they not a 50-win team?
Are they missing their best player? So they don't count.
Yes.
They're missing their best player as a 50-win team.
But that's the thing. The Lakers are a 50-win team, and they literally destroyed the Houston Rockets. What are you talking?
Rockets ass too. What the fuck?
Okay, but my point is to sit there and say if they beat the Spurs and they beat the Knicks, that will be a great playoff run. You play who you play. This is the postseason.
That's not a great.
Teams get this up more. That's the problem.
These teams are so
you don't.
ass,
you don't get on Jordan for facing expansion teams in the first and second round.
Who?
You know what
like
I'm
who? Like who?
What do you mean, like who? Jordan faced.
Give me some teams.
The fucking goddamn Sonics. Jordan faced
Sonics.
Jordan faced multiple fucking goddamn expansion teams in the first round.
Sonics was in the West. What are you talking about?
You said what?
The Sonics was in the West. What are we talking about?
The Miami Heat expansion team.
Okay, keep going.
Let me see. What other expansion team did they play? The Hornets.
The Hornets. The Hornets went to the playoffs?
Yes.
What year?
They played the Hornets.
The Hornets?
Yes.
What the? I don't even think the Hornets had a team back then. What are we talking about? Listen, bro. We all fucking see 50 wins in front of these teams.
They played the Hornets in 1988.
1988? Well, he didn't make the playoffs in 88.
Yes, he did. Not 87, 88. Yes, he did.
Oh my God. Michael Jordan, that 88 Bulls team was so ass. What are you talking about?
But he still played a expansion team.
Nigga, the Bulls was fucking ass.
Oh, I'm asking you. He still played expansion. Stop moving the goalposts. He played,
but they were still ass though, so that don't matter. The Bulls was.
It doesn't matter. He still played expansion team.
So it was ass against ass, nigga.
No, it's not. The late Bulls were a playoff championship contender team.
I never heard of the Hornets back in the 80s or the 90s though.
Yes, they were. They were in.
They wasn't the Bobcats or nothing like that.
No, they were
Charlotte,
the Hornets.
Charlotte. In 88 and shit. What the fuck? They changed their name so many fucking times. Somebody fact check this shit, bro. Because I can't remember this shit. Somebody please fact check Mookie. I don't ever remember Jordan playing the Hornets in 88 in the playoffs. What the fuck are we talking about?
The Magic. Yes, he did. The Magic was
the Magic.
Yes,
he played the Magic in 88.
No, he played them in. I think he played them in 95.
He played them in 95.
Yes.
With okay, so the Magic has Shaq, right?
Yeah, and Jordan.
Hold on.
Sorry. I made. Hold on.
You about to put your legs in the bag.
Hold on. I gotta tell you. Bro, can you shut up, bro?
Go ahead, nigga.
He played them in 95. He played them in, I think, the Hornets.
Okay, you said that's the expansion team, right?
Yes.
I give you that team, right?
He played them in 95, and he played them in.
Give me another expansion team he played.
He played them in 95.
You said the Magic?
Yeah.
Okay, the Magic had a Shaquille O'Neal, right? Who's an all-time top 10 basketball player ever, right?
Uh-huh.
Hey, you do know that Hornets team had Alonzo Mourning.
Was they not an team?
Hold up. Because
I can't remember that roster.
I'm about to cook you because you like talking about 50. You like talking about 50 wins. How many games did they win that year?
But they still was an expansion team, yes or no?
Hold up, nigga. Hold up. They had Alonzo Mourning. They had Larry Johnson. They had Del Curry. They had Muggsy Bogues. They had Hershey Hawkins. What are you talking about, bro?
Yes, they were a talent expansion team.
That team, bro, that's stupid as fuck, bro. Yes. That's like saying
how many games?
Bro,
how many
that's
games?
A stupid ass point, bro. You killed your own point, bro.
Hold on. How many games did they win in 92, 93?
Did they play the Bulls that year?
No, I'm asking you, how many games did they win in 93?
No, it's irrelevant. They didn't play. That's a stupid ass question. It's irrelevant.
I asked you how many games did they win? I'm asking a question.
I don't know how many games they won that year, but I know the year that they played the Bulls in 95.
Shut up,
bro. Nigga,
shut up,
bro. You like an 80 IQ, bro.
Now,
you like an 80 IQ.
Like I said there and said, they became a 50-win team, but they were not on the level of the bad boy Pistons. They were not on the level of the 90 Knicks defensively. They were not on the level of the Lakers. They were not on that level of team yet. They wasn't. And they still was an expansion team. My argument is that Jordan faced expansion team coming to postseason. Those are facts. So when you sit there and get on the Thunder, who they play, and you're not going to get on the weak runs that these other teams play, these other all-time great players played. Because if you want to sit there and say, oh, yeah, Shea Thunder, they ain't playing nobody. They play the 2026 Suns team, and they play the 2026 Lakers team, Mr. Luke and stuff like that. Well, we can go on Jordan weak runs. We can go on Magic weak runs when you fucking dominate that weak ass.
This is a stupid ass, bro. This is a stupid ass point.
It's a dumb ass point.
No, okay, cool. No. Your point is stupid because just because the team is an expansion team, so the Orlando Magic, who were an expansion team, they're not gonna get credit for winning 60 games and they making it to a finals. So what you're saying is stupid, bro. What you're saying is stupid.
It still doesn't make sense because the league was watered down when they start making it.
Oh my god!
That means they start taking valuable players out of the best teams and put them on these teams that make the foundation. That team was not a foundation of a team yet. The Orlando Magic was an expansion.
Nah,
team.
That's bullshit narratives. That's bullshit narratives. Yes, it is. They only took 60 players. They only took 60 players to expand the league, bro. So then the league is more. So then the league is more watered. Hold on. So then the league is more watered down now because there's more teams now.
No, it's not.
Bro, look.
How is the league watered? Hold on. How is the league watered down?
Bro, do you understand mathematics, bro? Like basic arithmetic.
I don't think you understand proper English. What I'm saying is the more talented.
Nigga, you don't speak proper English, nigga. You can't even read.
Rand, you speak with a list, Rand. You barely speak English, bro. You speak like you got.
Hold on. I speak with a list, nigga. You sound like a white man, nigga. What are you talking about? You sound like a country white man, nigga. What nigga talking about?
Speak clearly. I need you to speak clearly for me.
I know you ain't talking, nigga. Can you say discrepancy, nigga? Can you say discrepancy?
Discrepancy,
bro. You know what? You make no sense. You said,
I said it.
Wait.
You speak clearly.
Wait. Bro, you make no sense. You make no sense.
You stutter every serious.
You make no sense. You can't read. Look, and you can't read. And you can't read. And you can't read.
Without stuttering. Can Lord Rand speak without stuttering, Tyree?
Can you read a paragraph?
What the fuck?
Can you read it? Can you read a paragraph without actually messing up? You can't read a paragraph. 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 You can't read, nigga. You can't read. So what you're saying is stupid. Now it's just funny. So the Lakers won 50 games.
Like I said there,
bro. Narrative based just to defend the OKC Thunder, bro.
No, this is
crazy.
These are facts.
Yeah, yes, it is.
He's sitting there saying the Suns are a top 10 defense. They're really, really aggressive in their gap coverages. They got Devin Booker, Jalen Green, guys that can be able to put ball to the basket. Nigga, that's not a narrative. Those are facts. Me sitting there saying the Lakers team are a 50-win team, those are facts. Me sitting there saying they beat a 60-win San Antonio Spurs team, who's been historic, by the way, right? Those are facts. They beat the Knicks team, they're a 50-win team as well. If we sitting there saying that the Thunder team, who is 7-0, missing their best player in J-Dub, right? And Shane having a historical great playoff run as well, right? Those are facts, nigga. Shut the fuck up.
Who's having an historic player run?
Shay.
Oh my god,
bro! Wait! Look!
This is sad.
Look! This nigga is sad because this nigga loves to talk about historical runs, and he's only played 7 games, which is a short sample size. These are his words, not mine. These are his words. And how the fuck is it a historical run? The nigga's literally averaging 21 points in the series, bro. What are you talking about?
I got. He said, all due respect to you and your show, but you wasn't even probably born in '93. But there was a lot of great teams in the 90s, but Jordan was that dude. Yeah, I'm not saying there were not no great teams in the 90s, but my point is to sit there and say is this is that when you try to sit there and crucify a guy playoff run by sitting there and saying it's weak or we shouldn't give credit to that, then where's the criticism for Magic? Where's the criticism for LeBron? Where's the criticism for Jordan when he had weak runs as well, right? Where's the criticism of other all-time great players when at a point when you're that dominant, where you're going to push position,
say ain't all time great, nigga.
He start over talking me. at that point where you're going to position, bro. Can you shut the fuck, bro? Can you stop over talking me, bro?
Man, Shea ain't all time great, nigga.
Bro, I'm about to mute your ass, bro. I don't like when niggas over talk me, bro. Can you stop
Hurry
over
up,
talking?
then, nigga. Damn, crying ass bit.
Now, like I said, nigga, all time great players had weak runs at one point of their career because they positioned themselves in championship throughout the totality of their 10+ year career. So to sit there and say that, oh yeah, Shea going against a Suns team or a Lakers team that are weak according to you, bruh, that's a dumb argument because if you face 60, 50 win teams, nigga, that's elite. You can't sit there and crucify yourself or crucify a team for playing who they play. You got to play who you play. Stop making casual arguments. That's
nigga, Shea ain't no fucking all-time great. Stop.
He is an all-time great
shit. No, the fucking not dumbass, nigga.
He is.
What the fuck you talking about here? All-time fucking great, nigga. He's not
okay. Hold on. No, I'm sorry. If he's not an all-time great, name me at least 10 players that won a championship, an MVP, a Finals MVP, a scoring championship, first team All-NBA, right, and an Eastern Conference MVP as well, and all in the same season. Name me 10.
That don't mean you all-time great.
Oh, shut the fuck up, then, nigga.
That don't mean you all-time great.
There's not 10.
There's not doing it one.
If you're doing something that has never been done before,
that don't make you an all-time great.
Hold on. If I have put myself in conversation with all-time great players, because there's been only 2 or 3 all-time great players that have done what Shea has done. I am an all-time great, nigga.
So you saying Draymond Green is an all-time great because he holds the fucking Golden State Warriors history in triple doubles?
What?
He did something that nobody else did in Golden State, so that means Draymond Green is an all-time great.
Draymond is an all-time great.
Man, get the fuck up out of here, man. This is
oh my god,
this is sad, bro.
You don't say Draymond Green is all-time great.
Oh my god,
Draymond Green is one of the greatest defenders of all time. That is an all-time.
No, the fucking not. No, the fucking not.
Yes, he is. You don't know basketball.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Cut it out.
Yes, he is.
Look, I'm gonna go chill with my old lady, bro. I can't.
Hold on, Tyree. One last thing before you go. Like I said, there's been 79 champions in the NBA. The last 3 are the only ones ever that didn't play a 3 seed or better on their way to the championship. Is that a coincidence, bro? Hold
on. What you said, Rand?
There's 79 champions in the NBA, in the history of the NBA. And the last 3 seasons have been the only time in league history where the champion has not played a 3 seed or better on the way to winning the championship.
Damn.
So if you want to talk about weak runs, then objectively speaking, the last 3, including one that Shea had, is one of the weakest. Exactly. If you want to talk about weak runs.
A watered down league, man. This league is watered down, bro.
Rand, that just literally means that you're basically saying that the last championship avoided playing the 3 seed, the entire playoff run. The last three champions. Look, before the last 3 champions, there's no team that went through the playoffs that didn't play a 3 seed or better. The last 3 champions didn't. That's a terrible
point.
I think.
No, it's not.
How's the terrible point?
It's a dumbass point, bro. It's a casual
point. When it's a fact?
Yeah, no. It's dumb. No. You're talking about facts. It's dumb because it hurts your credibility, nigga. Bro, you pick and choose. You pick and choose what stats you like, what stats you don't like.
Rand, you do know, and this is why I honestly think that's a casual take. It's a dumb take to repeat. It's because you do know seeding is not the accurate depiction of how good a team is. So
50-win teams is though, huh? But 50
Hold on, wait.
Bruh, seeding is not an accurate depiction on how good a team is. Just because a team is a top 3 seed, that don't make them good as a 4th, 5th seed, because in the playoffs, you have cruising, you have guys that are out in the lineup, and seeding is not an accurate depiction of how good you are as a team or how good that said team is. It's a dumb point.
Or using wins.
So is it 50 wins then, Dick?
Hold on, wait.
So is it 50 wins then,
everybody.
I didn't say 50 wins is accurate as good as I didn't say 50
Nigga,
wins.
you was hyping up 50-win seasons.
Hold on. I didn't say 50 wins is an accurate depiction of how good a team is. I said
you said Shea was going on a historical run.
Hold on, bro. When you call a playoff run weak, right? And when they're going against teams that are 50 win and above, right? How can you sit there and call that a weak? I didn't sit there and say that 50 wins is an accurate depiction of how good a team is. So when Rand brought the dumbass point by sitting there saying that, oh yeah, the last 3 championships, they didn't see a top 3 seed or better. That's not an accurate depiction of how good the team is. That's why I said it's a dumb point.
Okay,
Well,
it's a dumb. Hold on, wait. It's a dumb point. But like I said, there's 70. But this is basic math, bro. There's 79 champions in NBA history. It's a dumb point, but it never happened before that. So what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Of course, seeding matters. There's a reason why. There's a reason why all the champions played 3 seeds or better on the way to winning the title. Why? Because those teams were the better teams. Bro, what are you talking about? Just because one thing happens one time, that's an exception. That's not the rule, bro. The rule is most of these champions play the better teams in the playoffs, bro. And the last 3 didn't. That's all I'm saying.
So Mookie understands that this hurts his baby resume.
Rand. If seeding matters, Rand, why the fuck did the Miami Heat went to the finals as an 8 seed?
Oh my God, that's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying to. No, it's not. I'm trying to tell you that. I'm trying to tell you that.
Seeding doesn't matter because if it was true, that means every lower seed will automatically be worse, which isn't.
How many A seeds? How many A seeds have made the finals, bro? Like 2.
We literally seen injured contenders fall in the season. We seen teams get better after trades. Like you have to put context in. You cannot just sit there and say, "Oh yeah, the season."
You don't understand. You don't understand anomalies, and you don't understand.
No, you don't understand context. You're saying basic.
No, you don't understand it. No, you don't understand it.
Okay, if you understand, simple. If you understand context, then I did ask you the question, Rand. Out of the last 3 teams that won a championship, name me who they played the first, second, or third round. Let's go.
What do you mean?
The last 3 champions, name me who they played the first, second, and third round.
Okay, see, they played the Grizzlies.
Okay.
Then they beat the Nuggets. Okay. Then they beat the Wolves.
Okay.
And then they beat
Which seed, hold on. Before you go, which seeding was the Denver Nuggets?
OKC was first, so the Nuggets, I think, were 4th.
Okay, there was a 4th seed, right? They're a top 4 seed. Do you think that the Denver Nuggets, who was a 4th seed, a 50-win ball team, is not good enough to be a top 3 seed in the West?
They didn't beat them, though.
No. I'm asking the question. Do you think that the Thunder did beat the Nuggets? What I'm saying is
no. You asked me if the Nuggets could be a 3 seed or better. That's what you asked me.
Yes. Do you think that team is good enough to be a 3 seed or better?
They didn't though. So I'm asking
you a question. Do you think that? Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you think the Lakers was better than the Thunder last year?
The Lakers? No.
Yes. Okay, they finished higher than the Nuggets last year. Do you think the Rockets was better than the fucking Nuggets last year?
The Rockets were better than who? Than the Nuggets?
Yes.
No.
Okay, then. So you do think that they're good enough to be a top 2 seed in the West. That's why I sat there and said, stop using seeding as an accurate depiction of how good a team is. It's a dumb point.
I don't.
You literally just yourself.
I did not. No, I did not. No, I did not.
You said the Rockets is not good in the Nuggets. The fucking Lakers not good in the Nuggets. So you think those teams not good?
This is stupid, bro. No, this is stupid. No. You're not, bro. You're asking me a hypothetical. I'm asking you what happened.
No, I'm asking you, Rand.
You're arguing facts. You're arguing facts right now.
Rand. This is what I'm saying. I'm saying that's a dumb argument because seeding
is not a dumb argument.
Yes, it is. You just I just proved to you why it's a dumb argument. If you just
it's not. Just because it happened.
I honestly think you're fucking slow. The reason why I think you're slow because
you're slow.
You're cooking yourself.
You don't crack the ball. You don't crack triple digits, bro. I guarantee it, bro.
Shut up. You just sat there and made the argument that you don't think the Rockets were better than the Nuggets. You don't think the Lakers were better than the Nuggets, right? You think the Nuggets was better than them. So you believe that the Nuggets was good enough to be a top 2 seed. So using seeding without no context, you know the Nuggets went through injuries. You know that the Nuggets had, shit that they went through. A lot of variance go in the regular season as well, right? So they sit there and use seeding as, oh yeah, the Thunder, the last 3 champions didn't face a top 2-3 seed is better. It's a dumb argument, and I proved to you why it's a dumb argument because you agree that those teams was not better.
No, it's not because you're. No, it's not because you're. No, it's not because you're arguing again. You're arguing the exception, bro. You're arguing the exception. You're using because you are because.
Oh, we could go with another team. We go with another team. Let's go to another team because Rand just got cooked on that point. So let's go.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No. Right now, you're arguing. No. Right now, you're arguing facts because you ain't
got cooked, bro.
No, you're arguing. You're arguing facts, and to try to win an argument.
You're sitting there saying facts like all you're just doing is going basketball reference. Sitting there and saying, "Oh yeah, over the last couple of years,
that's not a basketball reference. That's not a basketball reference.
What you sit there saying about seeding is I am going to look on seeding to sit there and say, "Oh yeah, that is the accurate depiction of how good a team is." That's a dumb take, Rand. Just because the team is a 4th or 5th seed, that don't mean that they're not good enough to be a top 2, top 3 seed.
Okay, so why didn't it happen?
A team like the Minnesota Timberwolves is good enough to be a top 2 to top 3 seed. But if you got your star player that's missing games, right? And when the star player is not on the floor and stuff like that, they're not going to be able to be that level of team when he's on the floor, like on a 50-win pace. That's not going to sit there and take away what they good when they're at their best, at their potential, when they're competing, when they're fully healthy. That's like sitting there saying the Boston Celtics in like 2008 when they were like losing games, and they were like a top 7 to 8 seed as well, right? Everybody know that they were good. Everybody know that team was good. It just wasn't healthy. So when they got healthy, they experienced some downfalls coming up. They went 7 games in the first round as well, but that team was good, right? So sitting there using seeding as an accurate depiction is a dumb argument. It's a bad point. It's a bad point, bro.
All right, cool. You would have me if it actually happened before the last 3 seasons. So how come? Look, if it's a dumb point, then how come before? Let's erase these last 3 champions. Let's say there's 76 champions. How come it never happened before that? Because what you're trying to do is you're trying to prove that the exception is the rule when it's not, bro. Because all I'm stating was a fact, and then you asking me a hypothetical about can the Nuggets play? They didn't beat a higher seed. They lost, and all I said was that the last 3 champions they didn't beat a 3 seed or better. That's all I said. Yeah, it's a dumb take, but it never happened before the last 3 seasons. Yeah, no. So explain to me why it never happened prior to the last 3 seasons. No. Explain to me why it never happened before the last 3 seasons. Explain it. If it's a dumb take.
You said what was the last past 3 champions?
OKC, the Celtics,
Boston,
and the Nuggets.
OKC, Boston.
Those before those 3 teams, why it never happened? Why did any champion that went through a finals, whether it was a tough road to the finals?
That's not a good point though, Rand. Because the team.
Yeah, bro. Yes, it is, bro.
Hold on. You
niggas arguing facts.
You just did a whole soliloquy, and the niggas let you talk. Let me talk. Look, that's not a good point because the niggas somebody had to beat them niggas, and then the niggas who came to the damn finals are the niggas who went through them niggas. So it's like they got beat.
What the fuck are you niggas talking about, bro?
If the team that you're talking about got beat early on, that's not the fault to the niggas who made it to the finals. They lost early. So what?
No, it's still.
Why are you making that a point?
You're not making a point because what I'm trying to say is
the team that
why can't you find any other champion? Why can't you find another champion? Why can't you find another champion? Why can't you find another champion?
Those niggas lost. What do you mean? The nigga who made it to the finals that the other niggas didn't make it to the finals. That don't make no sense. You're blaming the team that made it to the finals because the other team lost early on.
Again, that just happened in the last 3 seasons, bro.
I'm asking you because you're saying that it never happened. I'm asking you, how does that make sense to blame the niggas who made it all the way to the finals because the team that you're talking about lost early?
Right.
That makes no sense.
It doesn't make sense because I'm not the one that brings up the point. No,
they lost
yes,
early
it
on.
does because I'm not the one that brought up.
Lost early.
First of all, you wasn't even here when it first started. When it first started, so he's the one that claims.
What does that have to
Bro,
do with
look,
anything we're talking about?
I forgot. I'm talking to this nigga that he just talks and talks and talks. Those niggas talk.
I'm asking you directly about what's your statement. Stop bringing up random shit. Just stick on to the point that you're talking about.
I didn't bring up the point. It wasn't me. It was Mookie. He was the one I was talking
And
about. Weak runs.
said, nigga, this is your point. You said in the last 79 years, nigga, that the niggas didn't face
Okay,
a
cool.
fucking top 3 seed or better. So that's your
okay,
point.
cool.
Don't try to see like it's somebody else's
Okay,
point.
cool.
That's your point.
Why did I make that point then? Because you like talking, bro. You like, bro.
Again, I'm gonna ask you again. Why are you blaming the niggas who made it all the way to the finals? Because the other niggas in the competition lost
James.
early. How is that their fault?
James.
It's not their fault, but I'm not the one that brought up that. Bro, can you shut the fuck up? You just asked me a question, nigga. Let me answer it. Shut up, nigga.
If it's not their fault, why are you using it against them? Go ahead.
Bro, I'm not the one that brought up the weak. I'm not the one that brought up the weak runs and shit like that. It was Mookie. So then I said, if you want to talk about weak runs, the last 3 champions didn't face 3 seeds or better on the way to the championship. That's what I said. That's why I said that point. But like always, no. But like always, you just like talking and never know the context of nothing, bro. Bro, you're not smart, bro. Bro. You think you're smarter than what you are. You're not smart, bro. You're not smart.
I literally repeated your whole take back to you.
Okay.
So to say
so what?
Context when I repeated
you didn't know why I said that.
Makes no sense.
No, bro. Bro, you're dumb, bro. I asked you.
Conversation right back to you.
It doesn't matter what you repeated, dumbass. You don't know why I said it. That's the whole point.
You said it was dumb, though.
No, I didn't. You said it was dumb. What I said was,
I'm just dumb because again,
my God, bro.
There's context to every playoff series. Not every seed is going to be like this great seed and then be this weak. The seeding does.
So why didn't it happen? So why didn't it happen in the 76 years prior to the last 3?
And neither does wins. Seeding
wins. So why didn't it never happen once? So why didn't it never happen once then?
It's irrelevant.
It's not irrelevant because you're dumb.
You play who you play.
Nah, it's dumb. It's dumb. Y'all niggas pick and choose what y'all want to talk about. And this coming from the same nigga that be shitting on that the bubble didn't count and shit because that shit was easy, whatever. But now when it's a team that he likes, then
hold on.
I'm talking about niggas how it was not real basketball environment. I didn't bring up no fucking dumbass point of seeding, nigga.
Bro, it's not about the seeding, bro. You're talking about the content. You're talking about that it was easier, and all of us. Look, you guys are refuting a fact. No. You guys are refuting a fact. It's not like I'm not giving you an opinion. Look. This is how low IQ you niggas are. You niggas are refuting a fact.
Red. Why are you bringing up a point that you don't believe in?
What are you talking about?
Do you believe that seeding is an accurate depiction of how good your team is, bro?
In most cases, yeah.
And you dumb because I just showed you examples why you don't think it is.
All right, cool.
Let's go back.
Okay,
cool. Hold on, real quick.
No. Okay.
Hold on, real quick.
Wait. So, nah, bro. No, it's not. Because this nigga think. Hold up. This nigga thinks if you live in an area. But look, niggas, look. This nigga thinks that if you live in an area for 100 days and it rains twice, I live in an area that rains a lot, bro. The exception. The exception does not prove the rule, bro.
Rand. When I can literally pull up.
I can tell you niggas fail math, bro.
Five examples is not the exception to the rule, bro. So I can literally go last year, and then I did ask you the question: do you think that said team was better? You would probably sit there and say no, that said team not better, even though they're ranked higher in the seeding, bro. You're not supposed to go up with seeding, James. This nigga trying to sit there and say that the seeding is an accurate depiction of who you are as a team. We seen weak motherfucker nigga. All I gotta do is ask you this shit. Do you think the Utah Jazz? This is the best example. Do you think the Utah Jazz in 2021 was better than the Clippers, bro?
No. Fuck no.
No, and they were the number 1 seed. So shut the fuck up, man. You easy work, man.
No, that's stupid, bro.
So
We're talking about the champions, bro.
were the Nuggets not the favorites like in the East or in that playoff series when they were the 4th seed? Like, weren't a lot of niggas picking them to win, even though they're the
They
4th
went.
seed?
Okay, OKC was favorite to win that series. What are you talking about?
No, I'm talking about most of the series that they played, they were favored.
Nigga, they only played
So
2 rounds.
what's the topic? What they talking about?
He's
So
saying
Rand
but
trying to discredit the OKC run. Well,
No, I didn't. You did. You did. I didn't.
Tyree tried to discredit the OKC run, and I basically sit there and say because they played the Suns and they beating up on the Lakers and shit like that, right? And I'm saying, bro, every all-time great player, bro, they had weak runs and shit like that, bro. If you want to nitpick, we can really do that shit, bro. But what I'm trying to sit there and say is this nigga Rand trying to break up a point talking about on the last 3 championships, they ain't see a top 3 seed in the fucking playoffs when they won a championship. I'm like, bro, that's a dumb point because seeding is not the accurate picture of how good the team was, bro.
Yes, it is, bro. Yes,
No,
it
it's
is. The
not.
math said No, you're dumb. Hold on. Okay, look. What has more credence? What has more what's more valid? Because it happened 3 times, nigga, or it happened 76 times in a row, nigga. Bro, you're dumb. You don't know math.
Bro, dumbass. Dumbass.
No, you're a dumbass. You're a dumbass.
Bro, seeding does not, bro, we're in the NBA. Bro, this is the thing that you're not understanding. This is why I also think is a dumb point that you're not understanding.
This thing is dumb. Just because there's an upset, that doesn't mean anything, bro.
You don't know how to comprehend shit. So what I'm saying is this is that.
No, you're dumb. That's the point. You're dumb.
In the NBA, where there's more talent, in the NBA, this is the most talented league in the sport right now, right? So you're gonna have more teams that like the 7 to 8 seed back compared back into the day is good than the 7 to 8 seed is better than what the 7 to 8 seed was back in the day because there's so much talent. You know what I'm saying? So I don't agree to that. My point is sitting there saying just because the top 2 and top 3 seeds gets beat before the 1 seed who has a more favorable path to get to a deep postseason run, that don't mean we're going to sit there and knock that said team. Because I didn't ask you the question, Rand. This is how you cook yourself and your arguments cook. If you don't believe that the Rockets or the Lakers was better than the Nuggets last year, then that proves that seeding does not matter. It doesn't. And the reason why seeding doesn't matter because you think that the Golden State Warriors was better than that top 2 seed. So it doesn't matter, bro. Stop bringing up seeding as a casual take. But go ahead, James, man. What you got on this shit?
Seeding
it's not a casual take, bro. The math says.
Go ahead, James. Hold on, Go ahead, James.
Seeding can come from injuries, all kind of things.
Right,
so
exactly.
If you look at it from that point, like I seen a lot of lower seeds that are supposed to be like the number 2 seed, but certain situations had them drop to the 4 to 5. Like if you ask me, Houston number 2 seed last year, they wasn't really the number 2 seed.
Right.
That's why when they went against certain teams, like styles make fights. So, well, salute everybody. My bad for coming in just cooking. Salute to your chat top and bottom. But seeding don't really make because for me it's the more team that's hungry, who's better equipped to handle certain situations. Right. A lot of people can't handle that pressure. So what I'm saying is, I seen Houston as the number 2 seed last year, but we all know they wasn't the real true number 2 seed. That's why they were saying they needed Kevin Durant, they need a point guard and all that, but they just hit their stride at a certain time. Now look at since they added Kevin Durant this year, what it was the number 5 seed. You know what I mean? From last year being a number 2, with a high caliber score, as they say, the highest order, some people would call them, but why they didn't get the number 2 seed again? You know what I mean? So you can't really use seedings like that because it got stipulations and circumstances why the ratings. I mean, the seedings be falling the way they fall. It could be either or though. But I like Houston last year team better than this year team. You know what I mean? So that's just my take on it.
Plus, if you think about it, like if you're looking at the team, like you brought up Boston and shit, and how they didn't play anybody or that was like a top 3 seed and shit. They played fucking the Indiana Pacers, who the next year, same roster, went to the finals. The very next year. So
my God, bro. That's stupid, bro. It's the year they played, bro. No. Stop reaching, bro. Stop reaching. It's the year they played them, bro. Yes, it is, bro.
How is it a reach if they had the same roster, same team, and they went to the finals the very next year?
Okay, the year where Boston beat them in the conference finals, they beat them 4-1, right?
It wasn't a, see, this how I know you watch the games, because you watch the games
Did
every
they beat
single
them
one of those games.
4-1? Yes or no, bro? Did they beat them 4-1? Yes or no?
Hold on. If you watch the games, you will know that every one of those games was a hard game. Every single one of
Did,
them. It could have gone either way.
Did they beat them 4-1? Yes or no?
It's irrelevant because if you watch in context with the games,
No, it's not, dummy.
it
Because
was a tough series.
how's it irrelevant if the
It was a tough
results?
series. It wasn't.
No, it's
It
not,
was not
bro.
an easy.
The results literally tell you
The
how
result.
that shit
No.
went.
The results happen.
Indiana was way
But that
better the
isn't.
next season,
That is.
bro.
That is not.
Just stop
That
it,
is
bro.
not.
You're dumb.
That does not
It's crazy,
evaluate the
bro.
whole context of the
No,
games.
bro. No, it's
Because if
crazy,
you
bro.
watch the
Look.
games, you would have seen that it was not easy. That was probably the hardest series that they played, regardless if it went to only 4 games.
Bro, these niggas were way better the next season, bro. That shit's irrelevant.
No, it's not irrelevant. But
Yes, it is,
go
bro.
ahead.
That's stupid. How are you gonna use a team from a different season to make your
It
point?
was the
It's
same
stupid, bro.
roster, nigga. What are you talking
It's
about?
dumb, bro. It's dumb.
How was
It's
it?
dumb.
How was it a dumb point when it was the same team,
It's dumb.
same
It's
roster?
dumb. Because I
So
like in
what
change,
two
bro.
teams y'all
I like
debating
it.
about,
I
Rand?
like in
What two
change. I
teams
like
y'all cooking on?
Nothing changed. It was the
the
same
what?
roster, nigga.
No, but
I
look, it
said, what
wasn't
two
even me,
teams
bro.
y'all debating on?
Look, because Tyree said that this OKC team ain't really doing nothing because they ain't really play nobody. And Mookie said, oh, they played a top 10 defense in the Suns, and then they played a 50-win team in the Lakers. I don't even know why he's using that because I mean he loves context when it helps his argument, but he's not using the context that the Lakers don't even have their best player. But he's still using it. Oh, those are facts. They won 50. They won 50 games or whatever. But when I said that prior to the last 3 seasons, every champion at least played a top 3 seed or higher to win the championship. These niggas say is an irrelevant point. How can it be irrelevant or a stupid point if all those teams? It's not a coincidence that all those teams have to go through the best teams to win, bro. That's all I said. Because he was talking about weak runs, and all I said was, "Well, you want to talk about weak runs? Then you got to talk about these last 3 champions, including OKC. They didn't really play nobody. If you're gonna talk about weak runs." And then they say, "Oh, because it happened 1 year." That's stupid, bro. That doesn't prove. That
Do
doesn't
you believe
disprove
that
what I
OKC did
said.
not play nobody?
I mean, Denver was good. I mean, Denver had a chance to win. They just
It was just
they
What
context.
about
choked.
the Indiana Pacers?
But then
Uh,
OKC played the Timberwolves. That was a solid team.
Right.
Right.
What are you talking
man,
about, man?
bro, they did, bro. We're talking about seedings, bro. We're not talking about the
I don't, bro,
equivalency.
bro,
Do you see
nigga,
the result?
dumbass, nigga. Seeding is not the accurate depiction of how good your team is, bro.
Okay,
Stop
bro.
saying that
Okay,
dumbass
That
point,
really
bro. You
don't
got
matter.
cooked on that.
okay. Yeah, look, it's stupid, but like I said, 76 prior teams all had to face a top 3
Oh my
seed or
god.
better. It's dumb, bro. Why can't you pick one
You know
team
why? You know why it's a
from the
dumb point?
past?
Hold on. How many
It's
percentage
a
of
dumb
those
point. We're
top?
talking about OKC. That's
Hold on.
why.
How many percentage of those top 3 seed were final championships?
What are you talking about?
Out of those top 3 seed, how many of those won a championship? Being the top 3 seed.
No, bro. It's the champion had to play at least a top 3 seed or better on their way to winning the
Why is the top
championship.
three? Hold on. Why is the top 3 seed is the end all be all?
Because the reason why the reason why that stat is pointed out is because it happened 76 years in a row. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, but
And
that's
then,
why I said it is a dumb stat to say. We've been
yeah, I mean,
debunked
yeah,
because seeding is not the end all be all.
you didn't debunk it, bro. You didn't debunk
Yes, I
it.
did. I literally debunked it.
You're
I said
proving
there said hold on, hold on.
bro.
I literally debunked it. We can go throughout the whole
The
entirety,
exception does not
bro,
make the
bro,
rules,
bro,
bro.
bro, bro. We can literally go throughout the whole totality of the NBA season and point out what seeding that said team was not better than. It's a dumb point, bro.
All right, bro, statistics and chances. All the teams almost always make it deep in the postseason. Yeah, there's some upsets and shit like that. But this wasn't my initial point. I was just refuting it because you said that these niggas had weak runs. I said, well, relative to what you're saying, then you got to say this is one of the weakest, or if not the weakest, based off seeding.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not a weak run. It's actually a elite run.
All right, cool. So cool. So you tell me what year the Indiana Pacers team, other than last season, will make the finals. You tell me what other year will they have a good chance of making the finals.
About this version you talking about last year's version of the Indiana Pacers?
Yeah, you plug them in any year. You plug them in any year that wasn't last year, and you tell me what year they make the finals, nigga.
They make the finals this year.
2022.
That what?
In 2022. In 2022.
So they beat Boston?
They got a chance to beat Boston.
Man, stop it, nigga. They ain't beating Boston.
Yeah.
Man, stop it, nigga.
Hold on. In 2023, in the bubble too as well.
So that Indiana Pacers team is gonna be that Boston team.
Yeah.
And yeah, okay, nigga, bro. You see how this is generous, bro?
But I don't see Indiana.
Honestly,
yeah, they won't. They won't.
I think. Hold on.
And then look, if Indiana would have trusted their process and not busted up so quick because of one dude got injured. When Halliburton went out,
I agree with that.
They straight them out of that team. They got rid of Benedict Magrin and Miles Turner. All kind of people went to departure. And I think, if a team not healthy, give them a chance to run it back and see what you got. Just don't be in a rush to break it up like that. But I don't think Indiana would have beat that Golden State team. I don't think
they wouldn't. They wouldn't be. They wouldn't be Boston. They wouldn't be Boston.
I'm just naming the champions. I don't think they'll beat that Laker team in 2020 with 4 Hall of Famers.
I think
you got to understand.
Because they're faster than that Lakers team. They can outpace them.
Oh my God, bro!
Listen,
the Lakers are the only team in history.
I don't like the role player, but when
that team was too big, bro.
To their offense, that unlocked everything. AD went to Eden harder. You know what I mean? So AD, you ain't got no 4s or 5s over there that's gonna contain him at all. If it was like that, Miles Turner would have still been on that team. You saw how he looked when he went with Giannis. Them people ain't must make the playoffs. Like he not, he's a great defender.
He was at his best.
He can shoot the 3 here and there, but it's not a guaranteed thing that he gonna knock them things down like a check. Anthony Davis was a good 3-point shooter. He not consistent like those players. So the defense was there, no doubt about it. I like the way that Indiana team was built. They showed you resilience. They was young and they was hungry. But how many one-hit wonders we have seen that went to the finals and now they can't get back without busting up their team? You know what I mean? So like Lucas said, seeds really don't matter. If it's a team who wanted more, who hungrier. And I do believe the young hyenas could give these veteran teams a run for their money. Don't get it twisted. But I just don't see them beating. The way Steph was cooking in 2022 or 23, whatever that was, he had a point to prove. 2022. Because
I didn't even ask. James, I didn't even ask if they win it. What I asked was, would that Indiana Pacers team from last year, would they get it? Would they make the finals to any other year? I don't think so.
I think they can. Like I said, the 2022 team was significantly worse.
Hey, let me ask you a question. I know Indiana was doing what they doing, and they had Milwaukee number. Remember, they the ones knocked Milwaukee out. Right. But let's look at that Milwaukee team that won in 2021. Do you think they beat that version with Drew Holiday?
No,
they didn't have Drew Holiday when they beat them. They beat them without Drew Holiday.
Bro. Salute.
It's a chance.
Drew Holiday was in Boston when they finally went to busting up Milwaukee. So team matter, like the way you construct your team matter. And look how Milwaukee looks since they lost a true point guard in Drew Holiday. Look how Drew Holiday had that young Portland team playing. They got a game off the Spurs. So I'm just saying, it's levels to this, bro. For real. We just can't keep crowning people because they had a one-hit wonder. It's like a one-hit wonder to me.
The Indiana Pacers.
Hey man, salute Nola boy, man. Nola boy.
What's up? FSM was down with it, big dog.
The voice is so low, man. The vision,
young person. Everybody wants that series. Everybody wants.
And nobody people giving Indiana enough credit because they took Shea and them to 7 games. Both of them was young
Right.
teams, though. We didn't know if
That's what I'm saying. It's an
Thunder was
argument
going to
that's
beat what they do. Everybody said the Thunder had to win. We already know how they was built. So what Indiana doing and what they did, there was a younger version. There was a
But
younger
yeah, James,
version
that's
of
what I'm
OKC.
saying though,
They
James.
was
Like
on the right
they took that
trajectory.
team to the seven games, and
Yeah,
then to
that's what
say
I'm
that
saying.
this team couldn't make it to the finals when arguably that OKC defensive team was one of the best we've seen, and to say that Pacers team
But
can't
hold
even
up,
go to
look,
the finals
this
any other
year right
year,
here,
that's
this
ingenuous.
year,
I
They're
don't.
not.
this year
They're
right
not
here
beating
is a different
they're
OKC
not
team,
beating the
though. It's
22
not the same
Boston
OKC
Celtics,
team from
bro.
last year.
The team in 2022 is significantly worse than the team that we've seen from Boston in 2024.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it is. It's significantly
Hold up,
worse.
No,
say that again, big
it
dog.
wasn't.
The
No, it wasn't.
Boston team from 2022 is significantly worse than the Boston team in 2024. That is a fact.
No, they weren't.
They were a better. Hold on. 2024 is a better defensive team. They're a better offensive team. They're better in pacing. They're better in transition. How is it not? What are you
They're
talking
not
about?
because
It's significantly better.
they weren't because they were literally 2-1. They were literally up 2-1 in the finals. So what are you talking about, bro?
Against another team in the final. What do you mean? But we're talking about 2024.
No, bro.
The team.
The
Hold up, you talking
2024
about the
team
same
was
Boston? Hold up, Ryan. Hold up, right quick. You talking about
yeah.
the same Boston team this year? Just was up 3-1 and got hawked down.
No.
No,
The year they won, the year they won, he said that the year they won, they were way better than when they lost in the finals in 2022. I said no, I disagree.
Oh,
They were up
I see what he's
2-1.
saying. I see what he's saying.
Yeah. They were up 2-1 versus Golden State. It just took.
They lost.
It just took.
The team was the roster was better.
No, bro. It took an all-time great. It took an all-time great performance by Steph Curry, bro. Nigga, that series was tight as fuck, man. Yeah, bro. Yes, it was, man. Nigga, what are you talking about, bro?
I'm talking about the team was not better than what you've seen in 2024.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. All I said was I disagree that the 2024 was way better. I disagree.
It is.
No, I disagree.
2024 had literally no flaws, nigga. You can run 5 out. Like everybody on that team from
I disagree.
Everybody on that hold on. Everybody on that team from 1 to 5 can shoot to 3. Everybody on that team play defense. Everybody on the team can get a rebound. What are you talking about? That team is not significantly better than what you're seeing in 2022.
It's not
even close.
It's not. They literally won 2 less games in the finals than the other team. I don't think they're way worse.
What does that mean?
Al Horford was better. Al Horford was better in 2022 than he was in 2024.
Okay. That's not really. That's not even an argument. Okay, and
no. It's not an argument for you because, like I said, I'm not arguing that team was better. I just disagree that they're not way better.
Being better in 2022 is not the fucking end all be all. KP was better than fucking Rob Will.
So let me ask you a question, Lex. So Lex, why Boston lost the 2-1 lead in 2022?
You said in 2022?
Yeah, that's the year Golden State won it.
Yeah. Oh,
when it was up 2-1 on Golden State, what was the outcome of that team? I mean, of that series that making you say the 2024 team was better than that version? I just want to hear your opinion. That's all. I ain't tripping.
Yeah, I get my opinion on that. I think it's because the first 2 games that they went up 2-1 is just because they had a good plan. It was outscoring and outpacing what the Warriors were doing. And then when it hit the game 3, the Warriors realized, okay, we're just gonna blitz Tatum and try to make him into a playmaker. And at the time during that year, he wasn't that great of a playmaker yet. He couldn't pass out of the double team. He couldn't really do what he's doing now. And so when they forced him to do that and forced him to make the easy passes, he couldn't do it. And then he wasn't that great as shooting wise during that series either, with him guarding him like that. He became a significant over the past 3 years. He became a significantly better playmaker.
I get where you're going. I can feel that. And then I see in the chat, salute to your chat once again. I see they say they had KP Kristaps Porzingis and they had Drew Holiday still. So KP, he was injured one of those years, if I'm not mistaken. And then
That's
he
2025. He
played.
was
Yeah, and he played one of the years when they won the championship. So I can see where you're going. Then you got to think about it. It's 2 years later. They should be more experienced, more veterans.
Right.
So I can see why you saying the 2024 team was like that or better than that team. But and then by them winning, I can see why you're going with that narrative too. So that is a good point that you're bringing up. Both of y'all got some good points though. You did, but in reality, I just think Steph, like Laura Rand said, Steph was out of his mind that year, and he wanted to show people he could win without KD. So whether
Don't get me wrong. I'm
experience
not
kicked
saying
in
that
for Boston,
Steph wasn't that great.
whether
I think he
experience
was
had
that
kicked
great.
in with Boston or not, I knew Boston was right there because since Tatum and what you call them came into the league, they've been how many Eastern Conference Finals they done made together? Even
Like
when
7.
Kyrie got hurt, they still played the role player in the Eastern Conference Finals and went 7 games with him. So I can see why you're saying that. Experience matter, though. I take the experience over just, blowing a 2-1 lead. I can see why you feel that way.
But look at the teams they played on their way to the finals in 2022. They beat regardless if they spanked them. They beat the Nets. Then they played a tough series versus the Bucks. Then they played a tough ass series versus the Heat. And then they had a 2-1 lead in the finals. And it
Hold on,
took Steph Curry an all-time great performance for them niggas to win.
hold on. You just cooked your own point though, because you brought up the net. Even if it was the Nets, and you said it was a tough series, but then you diminished them playing against the Pacers when they swept them. So like, what's this? Why are you bringing up the Nets, but then you in the same breath you're diminishing the Pacers, which
Bro,
was a
let me ask you.
significantly a harder series.
No, no, it's not because, bro, the expectations for the Nets and the expectations for the Indiana Pacers, bro, they're not even in the same universe. People expected the Nets to make a deep run. Nobody expected Indiana to do anything, bro. So what you're
That's
saying is
irrelevant,
dumb,
bro.
bro.
That
Now,
No,
I ain't
no,
gonna
it's
lie
not,
to you.
bro.
I'm not gonna
No,
lie
it's
to you.
not,
I
bro.
thought the
No,
Knicks
it's
was
not,
gonna
bro.
win that series.
that's not true
The
at all.
Knicks, more veteran skills, so that goes to show you being a veteran and being more experienced don't always matter. It's the
Right.
hungrier team. And then, like you say, the younger teams always gonna use their legs more, run them, run. And if you watch the way Indiana played, it was a magical season, bro. Nobody and expect them to go to no damn finals. I'm keeping it. I didn't. And then how the
Right.
Knicks built their team with Cat and DiVincenzo at the time before he went where he went. When they had them, you thought they was on the right trajectory with OG. They had Josh Hart, they had the pieces, but a younger team just wanted it more. They was more hungry. And Halliburton, he a great point guard, bro. I can't take nothing from the young man. He's a
Yeah,
true
he a
floor
legit
general.
point guard.
He's a true floor general. So when you got a true floor general that can set your players up and put players in better positions, that's why they beat the Knicks. The Knicks don't have that. But look like they have it now because the experience, like you said, Knicks had to play a couple of
Exactly.
years together, finish adding pieces, and now look what they're in the same position again to make it to the finals. Now it ain't Indiana. Now this is what I would tell you. Detroit is number one. It's gonna be hard to beat Detroit, bro, the way they balling out. And I know the Knicks got the bodies in the defense to do it, but can they play smart basketball? We all know Cat can show up and not show up. You know what I mean? We know Brunson gonna do his thing. You feel me? But
Yeah.
is the other people gonna come along? Can Brunson carry the weight to the point where I see how they blissing Shea and Shea making still get 9 assists, but he only scoring 23 points. Sometimes you don't have to go 30. Get your other players involved, especially when you see them blissing and trying to get the ball out your hand. Now, I've seen Brunson a
And
few times this year when they did him that, he didn't know how to handle the
right.
pressure. He didn't know
And
how
that's
to
my
handle
point
it.
that I was making against the 22 Tatum in the
Yeah,
Boston
I got
series
you.
as well. Like he got pressure and he couldn't make that pass. When he's now like during like 2024 and onward, he's an elite playmaker. He's one of the best at his position at playmaker. And so like you just didn't see that from him during the 2022. So that comes with experience and time. And then he's far better. Like so overall the team is just progressed and got better. So I'm just saying like you can't like just look at 2022 and say that team was just better. than what you see in 2024.
Nobody said that. I was just refuting that the 2024 wasn't way better. Hey, no, they weren't. No, they weren't.
Every
let me ask
metric,
you a question. Who you rather see, the Knicks or Detroit?
I'd rather see Detroit. I think that's more interesting.
All right, so if the Knicks, this their second year in the Eastern Conference Finals, Detroit, they lost a heartbreaker last year, if I'm not mistaken, when they made it to the playoffs. That was their first time really, getting their feet wet, but now you get to the playoffs, now all of a sudden you the number one seed this year. You just take off like you do. And they ran away with that number one seed. They cruise really in the East. Maybe because of the injury to Tatum and Halliburton and all these type of injuries. Giannis in and out the lineup, missing 20+ odd games. I ain't think he'll do that, but it happened. So, it's a shift of power going on right now in the East. For real.
Yeah.
With the injuries that occurred from the season before that, people not to be able to come in the season healthy. Like, whoever thought Boston was going to be what they did, because they said Jaylen Brown can't go left. He can't be the number one. He did good. I swear, I think he did damn good to hold the fort down. I just think they just take too many threes. If they don't take that many threes and really move the ball and get into the post ups and middies, like they just jack up threes all day. We all know that's not a style of winning basketball, because you live by the three, you die by the three.
I agree.
There's no way the league the way that they were pushing Wembanyama this year, bro. There's no way the league suspends him for the next game, man. Especially
they are suspending Wemby.
They're gonna suspend him for sure.
Yeah, they
Yes.
say, bro, that was flagrant.
No, they're not, bro. No, they're not.
That was a blatant elbow, Rand. Shut the fuck up.
Nigga, that was a blatant
listen, I ain't gonna lie, Rand.
Rand, you
He's
dicked
seen
out,
that
man.
dude right there, Rand. Lord, he's seen him right there. When he swung that elbow, you must had to swing that elbow. Now, why he did it, I don't know.
Does Wembanyama have any history of doing this to anybody?
It don't matter.
That ain't got nothing to do with it. That's just
yes, it does, bro.
I'm gonna tell you why. It's just like you getting caught with crack for your first time.
Oh,
you
my
think,
God.
now bring you to jail, they're gonna take you to throw it away. Don't do it, man.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So when Draymond Green got teabagged by LeBron, and then he just hit him up because he wanted to get him off. You know why he got suspended, right? Because he barely even touched LeBron. He got suspended because the nigga has a bad reputation. That's why. And what I said was, this nigga literally only played 12. He literally only played 12 minutes, so he practically missed the whole game. And the league is not gonna have their biggest star right now, because they're trying to push that nigga more than anybody. They're not gonna suspend him, bro. They're not. I don't want. They might, but I don't think so. I don't think so.
I see where you're going with it. I see where they're going with it. That can be a possibility. That could be a possibility they don't, because they don't want that to determine the outcome of the series. But that was a foul play, bro. They don't suspend that dude. The league's down bad.
Hey, Rand, I'm willing to bet $300 that they suspend Wemby.
For at least a game.
They're supposed to. That's worth the suspension.
100%.
Yes, that's a suspension. I bet $300, Rand. You want to take it?
Nah, I don't want to bet that.
Yeah, you a scary ass nigga, bro. Fuck.
I'm a scary nigga, but you hoping the nigga suspended because you scared of them niggas. That's why.
I'm not scared of no fucking Spurs. I'm just saying Wemby is going to get suspended because he attempted to do an elbow.
He might, but I just don't think so. Look. If it happened in the fourth quarter and he played the majority of the game, you might have a point. But since he only played 12 minutes, he practically missed the whole game. They're not gonna suspend him, bro. I don't think so.
That's irrelevant. He hit him in the face with his elbow, bro. They have to suspend him for that shit.
Go say he had 4 flagrant fouls. That's why Draymond got suspended to Raymond. And like Grant said, it could be a possibility because he don't have the history. But if you want to be honest with you, bro, that was flagrant, bro. He seen that dude right there. When he swung and connected on that jawline, I could see if he ain't see him and he trying to swing from McDaniels not looking. But he looked right at Naj Reid. Naj Reid ain't must touch him and try to grab the ball. Naj Reid just was standing there. When he looked, he swung that elbow hard. I was like, ooh. That was
looking at him in his eyes before he even hit him with his elbow.
Yeah, he seen him right there.
It looks worse in slow motion than it did it when you watch it live.
The reason why it should be worse because when you look, you seen him. I could see if you just swung your elbow. Right. If you look at this picture right there, he looking right there, your peripheral right there. And look how he cocked. His arm already trying to see the ball from McDaniel. McDaniel stopped pulling on the ball. So when he swung that elbow, I can see if you would have swung it McDaniel's way. You ain't swinging McDaniel's way. Dudes literally swing their elbows,
bro. Dudes literally do that shit when they get rebounds, man. They clear out.
The play was called that. The play was dead right there. He already had the ball in his hand. He got the ball in his hand. Naj Reid right there with his hand up. He's never swung down at the ball or reached for the ball to try to grab it. He heard the whistle too. So look at that cock right there. He cocking. Look like he just about to just bang, hit him right there. Right. He couldn't catch himself. I know it was a basketball move. It seemed like a basketball move, but it was a wrong basketball move, bro. It's really worth the suspension. Like,
James, how was it a basketball move when he swung? What is a basketball
I ain't saying it's a basketball move the legal way.
Dudes literally do that. You know how you get a rebound?
You know how you get a rebound and niggas swing their elbows?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but you see the nigga right there,
basketball move I'm talking about. I ain't talking about no other type of way. It's still flagrant. It's still a fucked up play. Don't get me twisted. He shouldn't have swung it. He saw him right there. That's my point. I can see if he see how he not looking at McDaniels. Look like McDaniels trying to pull the ball. If you'd have did it to McDaniels' way, we could have said, "Oh, he ain't seen McDaniels. He's just trying to get him off." But he looking at Reid. You can look at him. He see Reid, and why would you swing that elbow that hard like that, dog? He swung that motherfucker like he was in boxing. He swung that hook. That was flagrant, bro. That was flagrant. He hit him flush. You could have broke that man's jaw. You could have broke that man's jaw doing that.
Right.
That was crazy. I had to go back and look because I was like, damn, where Wemby at? Because I started watching the game because I forgot it was on. And then I see everybody talking about it. The ejection. So I went and pulled it up. I watched this thing at least 5 times. I did like 2-3 videos a day. But I was about to do another one. But you know, when people on like who mess with us, like Mook, so whatever, I'm starting to get back on here now and get my feet wet. So I'm about to go around to everybody's channel, show love like it's supposed to be, man. We're a brotherhood over here. This ain't nothing wrong. That's what debate's about. We ain't supposed to agree. It ain't no disagree to agree, though. Either he did it or he didn't do it. And that shit was flagrant.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
And James, that's why I said, James, man, that nigga caused the Spurs is serious, bro. Because they suspend him for game 5. And Minnesota, the way they playing when he ain't on the floor, they getting free eats to the rim and selected. They probably gonna win game 5. And then they be up 3-2 at home. When we come back,
still a game.
That right there, man, say, bro.
So if Wemby gets suspended, we all can agree he cost them a chance at the chip.
Yep.
Well, if they lose, if they lose,
absolutely.
Even if he gets suspended, I still think they got a chance to win game 6 and 7.
No, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know.
They're gonna win game 6, bro. They're gonna win game 6.
I don't know why people don't want to give Minnesota their credit. A team that made it to 2 Western Conference Finals back to back, bro, and y'all still counting these people out.
They're injured. That's why.
That's crazy.
They're missing pieces. That's why people are downplaying them. Like what they doing right now is impressive, but they are missing some pieces. That's the only reason why niggas are like thinking they ain't going that far.
So let me ask you a question. When DiVincenzo went down?
He went down
last series or this series?
Last series.
All
right, he went down last series, and them niggas went out there and stole the game without IU. Ant-Man came off the bench. So they've been crippled. They've been hampered, but they still stole. This is what I try to tell people too. If Portland can steal the game, I know Portland ain't got the depth and the manpower to go all 7 with them, but this team do. Experience matter. You just was talking about that while you gave Boston the 24 over the 22 because of experience. So who had the most experience in the playoffs?
Out of the
See
teams
how
in the West,
easy that is? Toe
probably
tagging,
Minnesota,
body bags,
Minnesota,
and toe
and
tags.
that's true.
I ain't counting them out, dog. Ant-Man we
True.
had 16 points in the fourth quarter tonight. They
Yeah.
without Wemby, you still should be able to play solid defense, like they said it's a defensive-minded team, and they still should be able to get the job done. I done seen them play good without Wemby. I done seen Wemby have a
Yeah.
11, 12, 11, 10, and 12 triple-double, and they got their ass smoked. Keep Wemby off the board. You know, he gonna get the rebounds and blocks, but you can stop him from scoring. Just make him work on both sides of the ball, like I was telling y'all on Mookie last show. If you make this young man work on, look how light in the ass he is. I've seen Rudy
Yeah.
go for 24 and 27 and 24. So I know he can do it on him. Break the defense down, live, backdoor cuts, bounce passes. He can't check everybody.
Yeah.
Put his ass out the paint and watch how Terrence Shannon keep attacking him like they did in game 2 when they won. He was there when they won in game 2, and what was wrong? Why he lost then?
Hmm.
I
No,
don't know why
Gobert should
y'all
do
keep knocking Minnesota, bro. Them dudes is battle tested. Now, I ain't saying they're going to win this series. Injuries might stop them from getting over this hump because the Spurs is healthy. And I understand why people saying this. Spurs are number 2 seed and all this. Like we just was talking about, seeds do not fucking matter when you enter the playoffs. I don't know why people be thinking that.
That's facts.
I
Seeds
think
do
that I
not
think the
make a
Spurs.
difference when you're in the playoffs, bro. You could be the number 1 seed. I seen Denver beat the Seattle Supersonics with Sean Kemp and Gary Payton. I seen the New York Knicks make it to the finals as a number 8 seed. It's possible. It might not happen often, but matchups, this is a bad matchup for them because they have bigs that they could throw at this young man, and they only have one big in him. You saw when he went out the game, I told y'all the dude Cornette cannot do what he do. So what they started doing in that fourth quarter after that bad shooting third quarter, they attacked the basket and they kept going downhill. And that opened up the lanes for the threes. And guess what? They was hitting them. That's like practice shots. And that fourth quarter, them dudes went crazy. Can they keep it up?
Yeah.
It's yet to be seen, though. Stop sleeping on Minnesota like them people ain't battle tested, though. We just were talking about experience. So why we can't use the same thing with this team with injuries or not? I'm just saying, bro, we got to keep the same energy because we like a certain person, because we see them pushing a certain person. We still got to tell the truth.
No, I agree with you saying. I'm just saying, like, why niggas was not like looking at him like that is because the way Ant was moving in these playoffs. Because the way Ant was moving, limping and shit, hurt on extending his leg and everything like that, people didn't expect him to go this far.
I ain't gonna
So they're
lie,
gonna
bro.
let
I
him know.
think Ant was playing possum. You know,
He
and he
probably
full of antics. People play possum, bro. And if I could play possum with you and have you thinking I'm hurt so you can relax more, and look what Ant did. Like I said, he come off the bench and gave him 18 points. So you put him in that starting lineup, that 18 go to 24, 25. The man scored 36 points tonight. What's up with Castle? What's up with this defense? They got a defensive-minded team still. So why you ain't blitz him and make other people beat him? They tried that, and guess what? That opened it up for Nas Reed to hit threes. They opened it up for Ayo to attack the lane, Shannon Brown on the back cuts. It just opens so much stuff up when you attack this young man because he's one dude. Y'all act like he can jump in the paint because he's tall and just block a shot from the three-point when the ball swing. He still got to hustle his ass over there. He just can't stand right there and get them 12 blocks and thinking he's going to change the outcome of the game. When you have so many athletic wings on that side, like Ant, Ayo attacking. Now you got Terrence Shannon in this thing attacking. You got 3 people attacking from the top in both wings. You can't be in 3 places at one time. I don't give a damn how tall you is.
Plus, even if you look at all these big ass centers and shit, like they are limited in their own, like in movement wise. Like Wemby ain't gonna be moving like how these guards moving and shit. Like he not this super uberly fast nigga. So like, hey, you got opportunities to get past them and shit.
I understand that. You know what I do? I take the same blueprint that I took from the Jokic series. Jokic
That's what
ball
I'm saying.
down. He not Wemby. I think Wemby way more skilled for us offensively, quick off the ball. He could shoot. He could handle that thing better than Jokic to me. So what I'm saying is, play him one-on-one. Rudy tall enough to play him, and he a stronger body. You could go back at him with Randall, even though he
Push him into
undersized.
the
Randall
paint.
got the size. And then when you switch Nas Reid on him, Nas Reid can bring him out that motherfucker and pull him out because he can shoot the three. Y'all asking this young man to do so much for this team. So much, bro. And I think that's going to weigh him down in the long run. Whether they make it to the finals, make it to the Western Conference Finals or not. By the time he get there, that dude going to be wore out. I'm telling you, it's a different ball game, bro, when you got to play both sides of defense and offense because this not football. It ain't like
let me click this dumbass nigga real quick, James. Young 3K, no one is saying that he's not quick for his height. That's the point. He's quick for his height, but he's not quick in general when we're talking about other fucking players like guards, nigga. That's the point I was making, dumbass nigga.
Yeah. And
he's quick for his height.
And I like Wemby. I think
they
crowning him too
he's one of my favorite players, but he's not fast. Like how niggas like guards is fast. This nigga's retarded.
Do y'all think they put too much pressure on Wemby to carry this team?
No, I don't think so. I just think that's the way he plays.
Well, this is not the Euro League.
They got a lot of talent. They got a lot of talent.
They need to use their talent a little bit more better.
Who you talking to Young 3K? Young 3K, click the link, nigga.
Yeah, just so that they click the link, dumbass.
Where SFM winning? I thought he was in here.
He said, his baby mama shut down his internet. Come on, he's down bad, man.
That nigga Moogie praying they suspend this nigga for getting fired.
Oh no, they suspend Wemby.
I don't think that's gonna matter. I just play a man up.
Them niggas is funny. Serious.
They still have defensive wing players over there. They just got to go deep in their bench. I'm glad Ayo's back though.
I'm still picking Minnesota though, even if he don't.
I don't think the Spurs are panicked. They play well just down the stretch. They had some questionable substitutions, and De'Aaron Fox had the ball too much in the last minute, bro. He didn't make good decisions. He made some stupid shots. I would have gave the ball up.
He was shot chucking. I ain't gonna lie, Ryan. He was jacking them too.
Yeah.
Because he felt like that pressure. See, certain people can't handle that pressure. We seen that against Golden State when they had them down. When Sacramento had Golden State on the ropes the year they won the championship. Then they come back 2 on them. So De'Aaron Fox is a solid player, but he don't have enough playoff experience for me. He haven't been battle tested like that. And if you're gonna tell me he's gonna be your point guard, veteran point guard, you still gotta contain Ant, whether he got 2 bad knees, 1 bad knee, and still explosive. Ant can still get his shit off on him.
I'll say this though. I'll follow Stephon Castle. That nigga, he a dog.
Yeah, I like Stephon Castle. That's my boy right there.
Like,
if you could get that on the offensive end and keep pushing, I think the Spurs will be a force to be reckoned with. They're in the right direction. They remind me of a baby OKC team when they started, how they started off. They're in the right direction though.
Because he ain't got no real flaws in his game outside of like him just not being like that uberly great offensive player. Because like he could defend, he playmakes, he gets the rebounds and shit. Like he just need to unlock his game as far as scoring. But he nice.
There's the shooting that he has to improve.
That's what I'm saying. That's what he needs.
Yeah, they're saying Bill with Harper and Castle. They're saying Fox a veteran, but Harper next year. Yeah, I think Harper will be ready next year.
I'm so tired of him being on that team. That nigga Fox ass.
You think they're gonna move from De'Aaron Fox if Harper could be able to step into that role and handle those minutes? I would too. I would move on from him.
You could get something for him too. Like that.
I mean, De'Aaron Fox is not a negative on the team. It's just that he just made bad decisions. They should have moved the ball more. I mean, it's easy to defend a team, especially you can't help a defense, man, by being predictable. You move the ball around. You got enough shooters. You got enough athletes on the court. You just made and they went too small at the bottom, bro. They should have left the white boy in regardless. He's big. He's a big body, man, and they need rebounding and shit. So I just think they panicked a little bit towards the end. But I don't think even if Wembanyama gets suspended, I don't think they're nervous. I think they're right where they want to be. This is
I
good
mean,
for
You
them
think
because
so?
if you're a playoff team, of course you're not gonna be nervous. You're not scared of no other team that you go against in the league. That's what you're supposed to be. You're supposed to go in there thinking you're gonna win every game, regardless of who missing or not.
Salute, Italian. Salute, brother. Long time no see,
but
Italian.
Go ahead,
yeah,
Tyler.
but that's yeah. People are supposed to have that mentality, but they don't. I'm just saying the Spurs team, like
Losers
when they
has
lost
that don't have mentality.
when they lost with Biyama and then against Portland they lost their game, but then they came back and won the next one. So I mean they're playing at home. They can beat Minnesota. I mean they almost won this game. So I don't think they're panicking.
Also,
No,
like
I
I
Like,
might
said,
like
think because they
yeah.
getting experience by going against a veteran team, and
yeah,
that only
exactly.
makes young teams go harder. So I feel like they got promising years to come. They just can't bust this young team up. You know, you got Harrison Barnes can't get in the game, get rid of his old ass and play some of them rookies, some of them young 2-3 year starters so they could get that experience. I think, you know, that coach gonna learn as he go too. I don't think he on the level of OKC coach, because you see what OKC coach doing. He trusting in everybody. He going 13 deep. When
Right.
y'all know they cut their roster in the playoffs. So that's what I'm saying. In order for you to believe in these young players, you got to see what they can do. You have to see what they can do. Throw their feet to the fire. Send them to the wolves and see if they could come out with that mink on.
I mean, it's a perfect case of when you're looking at OKC, what they doing against the Lakers and shit. They held Shea in like 2 consecutive games to like 13 points, like majority of the damn quarter, and they still was fucking blowing them niggas out. So like, if you look at how
Because
they constructed overall, they're elite.
And your
the
boy
reason
saying
why
play 2 year starters so they could get experience with a question mark.
Exactly.
OKC, that's what they doing. That's what they did. And why you
Like
think
look
they
at
so
AJ
dominant?
Mitchell. That nigga AJ Mitchell's a demon, bro.
That's what I'm saying. And AJ Mitchell just came in the league, look like, and he ain't
Yeah,
been there but 2-3 years. That's what I'm saying.
right.
You can't stunt these young players' growth. You know what I mean? I never understood that about veteran coaches or teams, period. You go 8, 12 deep the whole season. Then when you get to the playoff, now you want to go shorten your rotation and try to put all the onus on three extra players when foul troubles
Right.
could come into play, injuries could come into play. Now when you insert these people in the Western Conference Finals second round, they all rusty and shit. They can't get their legs back up on them because you done set them down too long.
Exactly. Especially when you got a team
You got
that's
to play
deep as
the
like
numbers game,
OKC.
bro.
But then again, though, only certain teams could be able to do that though, because if you look at it, some of these teams they ain't got the depth that OKC got, that Boston had at one point. You look at or like Spurs as Ginsu. So it's like it sound good and it sound ideal when you look at it when we're running 13 deep, but not all teams could do it.
Yeah, facts.
Like Lakers, they can't do that shit. Them niggas is like ass. Like they run 13 deep, you're gonna have Bronny James in a fucking game.
I ain't gonna lie, hey, Jay, what do you think if someone said that Jason Tatum is better than Claude Drexler? Would you agree with that?
No.
Why you don't agree with that, Jay?
Because I seen Clyde do it at a high level. He led his team to 2 finals in a row. They was in the Western Conference Finals when the Lakers beat them in '91. They could have went for a three-peat. Because remember, they played the Pistons. They lost to the Bulls. You know what I
Right.
mean? If it weren't for the Lakers' historic run, you know, Magic gonna be Magic. They was healthy at the time. You know, they had word to still up and running before he had that injury in the '91 finals or whatever. I just don't. I think Tatum a nice player, but his shot selections, IQ matters. You know what I mean? I
Right.
think Clyde Drexler IQ and how he played the game and how he approached the game is just winning basketball. Boston never played
Well,
winning basketball. They just rely on the three ball. And if they hit the three ball, they gonna win. Ain't no way in the world you're gonna tell me you're gonna go to all these Eastern Conference finals and only make it to 2 finals. That's
That's
just not
elite.
happening.
Hold on. He's been to five. He's been to five Eastern Conference Finals, and he's gone to the finals twice. That's elite.
That's
That
not
means that
elite, bro.
that's very elite. Name me another player who's gone to five Eastern Conference
I'm gonna
Finals
tell you
and
why
out
it's
of those
not
five,
elite.
he
I'm
goes
gonna
to
tell
the
you why it's
finals.
not elite. Listen, let me tell
That's
you
very
why it's not
elite.
elite.
Go
I
ahead.
like Miami, and Miami had hoppers on the back of a garbage truck and taxi cab drivers.
Okay.
And how many times we slapped them? And the year they
A
went
lot
to
of
the
me.
finals, listen, the year they went to the finals, there was one player away from not making it. Because if Jimmy Butler played a
Yeah.
2-on-1 instead of selling it for that fucking 3, Jane go down bad for that.
That's that's not
We'd
really
have beat
that's not
their
really.
ass that year too.
You say that, but then I could say the same thing about fucking Tatum in Game 7 when he played at the Cavs. Nigga, like they took prime
Yo,
LeBron to
all
7
right, peep
games
this out.
as a rookie. So it's
All
like
right,
you
check
look
this
at the
out.
teams that he's played in the competition he's faced, and then
Remember
you
they
gotta
played us in the
take
bubble?
that into consideration.
Remember they played
Huh?
us in the bubble? And who blocked
They
their
played the
shot?
Raptors.
No, I ain't
It
asked
was
you that.
Bam.
I said when
It
they
was
played
Bam.
the Heat in the bubble, who blocked his shot?
Bam.
All right then. You think
Clyde
Bam would
Drexler
have
dunking
blocked
on that
Clyde
nigga.
Drexler shot?
That
Clyde
nigga,
Drexler
that
would
nigga
have
would have dunked that. He
posterized
would
that
have dunked.
nigga.
Yeah.
Clyde Drexler would have
Yeah.
posterized that nigga.
Yep.
Stop
Okay,
playing with
but
me, man.
you talk
This
about
shit
one
easy,
instance
man.
though.
Come on, Lex.
I
Fight
can
back,
name
Lex.
hold on. I can name multiple instances where fucking Tatum is cooked Bam and he's cooking him. So like,
That ain't
why
what
are
I
you bringing up
said
one
though.
instance? That's not a great,
Y'all asked me, was Clyde
not a good
Drexler
example.
better than Tatum? I know for a
Yeah,
fact Clyde Drexler wasn't getting that shit blocked on no Bam. He the guy found some kind of way to get to the line
that's the
and hit those
hypothetical.
game winners. And then check this out. Another thing I'm about to tell you about Tatum. We just seen Jaylen Brown do the same thing without him.
You talking
And
about
them
the
two,
same team
they had a
that was
three.
a plus 20? Are you talking about the same team that was a plus 20 without
They
Jalen
was up
Brown?
3-1,
Are
bro.
you talking about
Before
the
the
same? Hold on. They were up 3-1 despite of Jalen Brown because when you look at the team and you look at the series, they were doing better with him on the bench. If you look at the team, they got worse when he got into the game. They were down by like 20 damn points. The team came back, and then when he got in the game, they lost the game in Game 7. That's despite of Jalen Brown. The team was significantly better with this nigga on the bench because he kept taking up the ball, the usage of the ball, and shucking up dumbass shots. When he was out the game, niggas was playmaking and we wasn't falling into this dumbass heavily ISO ball.
So Jalen
so
Brown didn't play in that series, and it was only Tatum. Boston beats Philly.
I think
hell no.
they
Hell
got a
no, bro.
significantly better. Hold on. They got a
Oh my
significantly
god,
better.
man.
I hate when niggas ask me questions and then like don't let the nigga answer the fucking question.
No,
you,
go ahead. Let's
Like
answer.
you
Answer.
literally do that. You literally do that shit all the time, nigga.
no, I don't do that, nigga. If we're talking about context, you talking about if the Boston wins this series if they lead through Tatum. That's a fact. But the reason why they lost is because they kept fucking leaning on Jalen Brown, and we kept falling to heavily ISO, and then on the fucking chemistry of the team sure didn't slow it down. When we were
So you
winning
mean
the
to tell
series,
me Jaylen Brown was the only one jacking up threes, missing them?
no, I'm not saying he's the only. No, I'm not saying he's the only one that wasn't jacking up threes and shit. But when you look at the team as it constructed, he was the one drawing the team down by a significant margin. Because when Tatum was in the game playmaking, we was getting open shots. We were getting open looks. His gravity was pulling the defense. When when Jalen Brown was in the game, that shit was going to a halt, and that affected the series. And it clearly
Yeah, but
affected the series because when we got to Game 7 when Tatum was out, niggas was not playing well.
was Tatum doing that? Was Tatum doing that playmaking? Where Jalen Brown was off the court or also on the court?
He was doing it when he was off and on the court.
Okay, then. So then,
So
so then, so then y'all
if
wouldn't
you're
win. So y'all wouldn't win. So you wouldn't win. If it look,
what are you talking
so you're
about?
telling,
Hold
so you're
on.
telling, so you're telling me that Jalen Brown,
Hold on. Let me,
you're telling me that
no.
Jalen Brown.
The reason why you're not, it's not you're wrong is because of the fact that Jalen Brown was taking up the usage and slowing down the offense, so it wasn't as significant or it was effective when he was off the court. Because he
Okay,
was
but
the lead man during the series.
let's take him out. Let's take him out. So you're telling me, all NBA player, you're gonna take him out, and then one of the best defensive players in the league, you're gonna take him out of the team, and recovering Jason Tatum is going to take this team, this current version of the Boston Celtics, and they're going to be Philly. Is that what you're
That's
saying?
never what that was not what I said. So what I said was if you lead with Tatum and he is the one who's being the facilitator, he's the one leading the show and facilitating the offense, and you're not going into this heavily ISO ball and you're slowing down the playmaking, Boston wins the series. Because when they were winning is when they were facilitating through Tatum. When they lost is when they started giving the ball to Jaylen Brown more and getting into this heavy ISO ball and shutting up shots and slowing down the chemistry of the team. That's a fact.
No,
All right,
but
so
When
let
you
they
me
have the
ask you
lost.
a
ball,
question.
They
Hold
lost because
on,
Tatum
Red.
got
Hold
hurt,
on.
but
I want to
they
see
needed
where I
both.
want to see where you about to
Yeah,
go
go ahead.
with this.
Yeah.
Check this out. Since you saying that, so tell me when Tatum was playmaking, was the people hitting threes when he was playmaking?
for the early into the series, yes, we had Peyton Hills hitting his threes, Sam Hauser was hitting threes, Derek White was playing like ass, but and was fucking Vucevic was playing like ass, but
So
towards like
how many
game
games Tatum? This is my next question. How many games Tatum didn't play in that series?
two, well he played early into game six, but then he got out because he got hurt.
And he ain't played game 7, right? So you had 6 games to
No,
see this. So all right, so if you play all 6 games and you ain't play game 7, how
Mhm.
you let them hawk you down? Wasn't you in there when they evened up the score? When you was up 3-1?
I just told you because I just
No,
told
I'm
you
no. No, all
they
right.
failed from the
Tatum was
game
there
plan. The
though.
game plan was
Tatum, hold up,
let me
hold
show
up.
you.
Hold up.
Go ahead, go
Go
ahead.
ahead. Go. You could go.
Look, I'm saying they were winning the series when they stuck to the game plan. The game plan was use Tatum as a point forward, use Tatum to pay forward, draw the defense in, make him use his gravity so you get open people in, throw the ball down to Neemias Queta, or throw the ball to fucking or skip past Sam Hauser or Peyton Pritchard and try to get open looks, which was making us win the series. When we started losing the series is when we fell off from that game plan and just started giving the ball directly to Jaylen Brown. And you can look at the stats; he has significantly higher usage rate than Tatum going throughout the series, which started us fucking up the damn series.
All
Because we
right,
started
stop right
getting to
there.
ISO ball.
Stop right there. So
All
what
right, go
I'm
ahead.
asking you is, they was up 3-1.
Correct.
Tatum ain't played but 1 game. He played 6 games. So you up 3-1, that's 4 games. How they won the
Mm.
next 2 games with Tatum in that in? If he
What
make
you
this
mean?
big old difference. Just what I said.
He made. What do you mean? Did he not make a big difference? Nigga,
No,
the
I
damn
said
team was.
since you said he made a big old difference, they was up 3-1. Tatum only missed
Correct.
1 game. So why the hell they lost the next 2 and got it tied 3-3 then? If Tatum supposed to be this nigga.
And
I
why
just told you
and why
because
did I
we.
and why did I lost game
Hold on, hold
two?
on,
And no
hold on, one
Embiid.
at a time, one at a time. Hold on, one at a time. I'm going to answer his question, then you go ask your question. Again, when we got to game six, one, he got hurt early on into like what, third quarter, and we weren't going to the same game plan in game six. That's the point I was making. We fell from the game plan that we had. We had a specific game plan was use Tatum as the point forward, the guy who's going to lead us through the damn series. We started losing the damn series when we fell from that game plan, and he didn't play in game seven. So it was like that. I'm clearly telling you what happened.
Okay, listen, I agree with you on that. So is that coaching decisions, or that's just Tatum not knowing how to be a leader and reeling his team in and say, look, man, let me get this here. I'm coming back off injury. I'm the freshest guy. Let me take one of these games over so it don't even get to a game 7. So you had 3-1 lead. You played an
I
extra
think it's a
2 games.
combination. I think it's a combination.
Why Tatum couldn't win 1 game when we see Jaylen Brown carry these niggas the whole season when nobody didn't expect them to be in this position? Nobody didn't
I'll
expect
explain
Boston
why.
ain't must make the playoffs when they found out Tatum was everybody Boston ain't this, Boston ain't that. But guess what? Jaylen Brown proves you niggas wrong again.
Those niggas play
I'll explain
ass
why. Hold on. I'll
game two
explain
and
why.
three, bro.
Because one you're talking about. Hold on. You're talking about one, which is the regular season, which is not a depiction of the playoffs. Because when you get to you can play the regular season soft, and we've seen it clearly. Niggas is not playing as the way they play in the playoffs. When you get to the playoffs, shit start tightening up. Game plans changes because you're specifically game plan for one team, and you can go into there knowing the faults, the weaknesses of that specific player, and cook their asses in the series. We've seen that consecutively. When you get to the game, when you get to the series, they know that Jaylen Brown is not a good facilitator. They know that he can't make the easy reads, and they know that he's not gonna try to make the easy reads. Nigga had 3 niggas open when he gets into the paint, and instead of doing that, he does a dumbass chuck shot instead of just passing easy off to fucking Nemus Cater. That's low IQ. That's ego. That's not a fault to the team. That's a one nigga trying to get his shit off.
Okay, so what I'm asking you again, let me try this again. Let me slow it down. Like Cassita said.
Go ahead.
If you say Jason Tatum is this and he's the freshest dude that just came back and haven't played none this year and played by the last 20 games, so you the freshest dude out there with this high IQ that you giving him, why he couldn't take over one game? Jaylen Brown ain't played the whole game. So when Jaylen Brown was out, where you at now? Why you missing? Why they was walking around with dudes in there?
Let me answer the questions. When Jaylen Brown was out,
hold on. Let's pause it. Jared, what's up, bro? Welcome to Rated R, my brother.
What's going on, y'all? What's going on, y'all, boys?
What's up, brother? Welcome, chat. Welcome to a guy, Jared.
I heard. Y'all can hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
They said,
yeah, Jared. Go ahead.
I heard y'all niggas think Mike the GOAT, nigga.
Mike is the GOAT, nigga. Jay's the GOAT.
Jared, who you think the GOAT is, man?
Who you think the GOAT? Don't piss me
off. You think that hold on. So you think that 12 points he had on the Wizards would beat Kevin Durant 4-1?
Oh my god. This nigga retarded.
I'm just wondering, like, what you think?
What's your thoughts on that,
Without
Jay?
the best scorer second best scorer in the league on the team?
What he said?
I mean, I'm not trying to start now. I'm just trying to fix y'all. Like, I know because y'all niggas heads is wired weird, nigga. Niggas, yeah, I mean he's second, nigga. He's two. He's two. It's not close, nigga, but he's two.
Hold on, Jared. Who you got the GOAT? Who the GOAT?
Who's the GOAT then?
The GOAT, nigga.
Yeah,
it was one.
He up and coming.
Who's your GOAT?
Scoot Henderson, probably.
All right, this nigga.
No, I'm trolling. It's Brian. It
was worse. Hold on, wait. Was worse a 41-year-old scoring 12 points a game, or a 27-year-old in the peak of his powers scoring 8 points in a finals game? What's worse?
Who did that?
The nigga who did ride. Let's see that.
Hold on. Hold on. Y'all riddle me this. So is he human? Is he a human being?
Man, I won't hear that shit, man. What that got to do? You just come up here and say a man with the GOAT.
Look,
bro, you look like my grandson. How old are you?
This generation is cooked, nigga.
Hold on.
God, this nigga is retarded.
And see, bro, get out the bed when you're talking to grown men. Let's sit up, bro. You laying in the bed like.
This nigga laying in the bed.
Get your ass up, man.
Lights off this nigga.
Your mama must don't know you on the phone. You must got the sheet by the door. That's why you talking low.
Hey, yo. This nigga under the covers in the bed and shit. Lights is off.
Nigga hiding shit. Elder
Go ahead, Jared. Yeah, Jared.
Look like Elder Boss Jr., man. Get him out of here, man.
This nigga still gone.
All right, hold on. Yeah, I let Jared go ahead, Jared.
But as I was saying, nigga, y'all know how many playoffs? Somebody look up how many playoff games he's been in. Y'all think he gonna score under 10 at least once? I mean, I know it really happened because
salute, big brother.
Probably score under 10 over 20
role
years.
Players off the chain tonight, huh? This man down 3-0, he talking that bullshit. Get him out of here, man.
Chat said, and why you sound like you do crack? What they said that for?
No, sound like you sneaking on the phone and your mama gonna whoop you with that switch if she catch you on that bitch.
Nigga.
For real.
Nigga talking like it's past his bedtime and shit.
He gotta go to school tomorrow. I mean, he probably do.
Your mama know you on the phone, bro? Cause sound like you sneaking on the phone.
Yeah, you whispering and shit.
I'm sneaking on this bitch. I ain't gonna lie.
Talking like you talking to women, bro. There's men on this channel. Put some bass in your voice or something.
All right, what the
Chill,
fuck?
nigga. I'm sneaking, nigga.
There you go with
Y'all
that
think I
whispering
should,
shit.
Think about it again.
nigga?
Well,
I
hey,
can't be.
This nigga elder
Nigga, trying to get
boys
me
like a
my, you trying to get my
motherfucker.
shit.
Hey, Jared.
You
Hey,
want my
Jared.
mother blister my shit, my ass game.
Huh?
Hey,
Should
yo,
I be my
what
shit
the fuck?
should I be my shit tonight or in the morning though, y'all?
Y'all niggas, get
what
this
the
nigga off.
fuck?
Whoa!
Get this nigga off.
Fuck.
What y'all think?
Yo,
Whoa!
Mookie, how many
fuck.
people on here
Hey,
though? I
this
can't see
nigga.
shit.
Mookie, you down bad.
What the
I
fuck?
feel you though,
What
Mookie. I
the
feel you
fuck?
though, Mookie.
This nigga
Chat, did y'all
trolling,
beat
bro.
y'all shit today? Chat, y'all beat y'all
All
shit
right,
today.
hey, this nigga gotta go.
What kind
All
of
I know
niggas
is
is
nigga,
here?
look,
Go ahead,
all I
get your
know is
shit
I'm
nigga,
out
I'm
there,
getting
finna
young
head
get
out.
on
lady.
the
That's how we
I'm
mechanic
gonna
play,
head out.
over
I'm
yo.
here.
gonna head out.
Let's hear him
But
out
all
though,
I know
Mookie.
is
Let's hear
nigga,
him out before we jump
all
on
I
him like
know
Reid
is
ass.
nigga, Jordan had a gambling addiction. Bronze never did a bad thing in his life, and he's the greatest human of all time. That's it, nigga. Man,
You
that's it.
dicked out. This shit sad.
He said Jordan had a gambling addiction.
This nigga literally throws up 3 sixes in the pyramid and
Jared,
puzzles the
Jared,
Boston
Jared.
man after every
Do you
game.
not, Jared? Do you not
Thanks,
know?
Niggas,
man.
niggas,
Jared,
niggas a
hold
devil.
on,
Stop
Thank
it,
you,
hold on.
nigga.
Let
man.
me talk about this in chat.
Niggas a devil
Let
Hey,
Jared,
worshiper,
hey,
bro. Stop it, nigga.
what's your name? I'm probably finna call the cops on you because you just lied on Bron's name. That's defamation of character, nigga. Probably call the cops on
So
this
now
nigga.
you
What's
He
his
a
does
name?
he
lawyer.
he does it every
Now
game.
you the
He does
DA.
it every game. He
We
does it
got an
every game.
Probably
informant
call the
in here,
cops.
y'all. We got an undercover cop in here.
Oh, this nigga
Probably call the
dead.
cops. Nigga, undercover.
Nigga a
The
Ain't
rat.
nothing undercover
Plug,
about me,
Plug
nigga.
Sports
I've
Junior.
been
Boy,
a
you look like
nigga.
a
No
cop.
one
Nigga a
can hear
rat.
me, nigga. No one can fucking hear
Yeah,
me,
you
nigga.
look like a rat. I ain't gonna lie.
This
Nigga, that
nigga,
nigga
this
all the way
nigga,
hold
down.
on. Everybody be quiet. Everybody quiet.
Hey, look, y'all. But look, all right, wait. Why? What makes you think LeBron's not the GOAT? Let me ask that.
Yeah,
Like,
go
what
ahead,
makes you
James.
think that?
James, why you
he
think LeBron
just
not to go? Hold on, Rand.
Y'all hear me?
James, why you think LeBron not to go? Hurry up.
Because he
Like, what
need
makes you
help.
think that?
Look, I'm about to tell you. Because listen, when he had his first 7 years and he saw how hard it was
Mm-hmm.
when he got swept, he ran to somebody that already was established and then he sold him out. So how can you be the GOAT when the dude that you was supposed to help
Wait,
that
hold
you
on.
ran to, you ain't help him?
Like some
Let's
hoe.
start there first.
All right,
And
hold on.
then
Let
the
me ask
The
second
nigga
this.
you
thing,
ran to their team
how
already
did
won
you
a
get
Wait, okay,
championship.
swept
no,
Fuck
at
all
that.
right, look, no, we gonna get. I can't talk, bro. You not letting me talk, gang. Can I talk?
go ahead. I
Go
can't hear
ahead.
you.
Why,
I'm thinking you talking
mommy,
to
Nigga,
your
stop
mom or
whispering, nigga.
something. You
Speak up.
whispering.
mommy, mommy, nigga. What? Look up what age. I mean, what age was the first time Jordan went to the playoffs? Look that up, or unless you know, right? On, cause you know everything about that ball gambling addicted bitch.
he was
All
20.
right,
He
nigga.
was 21, 22.
All right, now look up what age
All right.
LeBron was
You
when
know how
he
many
went to the
rings
finals.
Kobe Bryant had at that age? 3.
At 21,
3,
So
three.
Kobe.
thank him out ass up.
So hold on, did we not
He
have
was
arguably the
22.
best center, arguably a top 5 player of all time on his team?
No,
And LeBron had a super team
LeBron,
and he lost. He had a super
LeBron
team
had
and
a
he
bunch
had
of
lost.
2
LeBron.
shakes.
LeBron's damn near a rookie coming out of high school, no college experience, taking his team
No,
to the
we're
playoffs.
talking about Miami. We're talking about Miami. He had
Yeah,
a
that
super
right
Oh,
team.
there is
man, good
alone, nigga.
grief.
That's
All right, let
He
me
had a
ask
nigga.
you
super
a
team and he
basketball
got his ass
question.
Wait,
I
whooped.
got it right here,
what
Rand.
series?
Check this out, Rand. When Brian went to the finals in 2007, remember how y'all was sucking the skin off his dick about the 26 points against Detroit without Ben
Yeah.
Wallace? So why he didn't do that to the Spurs? And the Spurs played the same style defense.
All right,
Mind you,
all
that
right,
Cleveland
all right,
He
team
all
was
couldn't
right.
get
better
a
than when
game.
niggas
So
went
Remember,
hold on,
without.
they lost by
hold on,
1, they lost by
hold on,
3,
hold on,
they lost
hold on,
by
hold on,
9,
hold
and
on,
they lost by
hold on.
11. And you
So
averaged 25 plus
hold
in that
on.
series, and
So
your
you
shit
think?
went down. Everybody else shit went up but yours. But you the GOAT?
Wait,
Nigga shot.
but
He shot 35% in that series.
before the Spurs team, like before they all started like retiring and shit, was they not the
Oh,
best team in the league? They was better than Miami during that time. They was better than them,
we
right?
talking about
Like clearly, right?
Cleveland, man. What you talking about?
Come
So
on,
that's
he's talking
like
about Cleveland
that,
07. What are you talking
nigga.
about?
Wait,
We're talking about
what do you,
Cleveland.
nigga? He just said Miami. All
Now,
right,
all
bro.
right,
Hold on,
so
hold on, hold
you
on, hold
really
on,
about to cook yourself now.
hold on,
If you want to bring up that Spurs version, seven
hold on,
years
bro.
later, that's why they
You
got
just
beat
said
by Record Boston. He had a younger super team, and the Spurs was 70 years old.
Yep.
Why he got beat by
So,
Record
so
Boston?
we just saw who just damn near got swept, not swept, but who did the Sixers beat? We just saw Boston with That's so Boston's not a super team?
I
Is
hate when
Boston a
you
super team?
Brian fans do this, bro. You
No.
want to ask us a
Boston not a
question,
super team.
but then you want to bring other
So
players in here to try to navigate his
Right.
failures. We not talking
because
about
I'm trying to
Boston.
hold on.
We talking about this fucking role player. So tell me why he got beat by a record margin by old ass Spurs team. Then that's what I since you want to bring him up.
Mm.
Nigga, my nigga,
This
my
nigga
nigga.
getting cooked.
Hey, that's how you beat your meat, huh? How you hit that head, huh?
Percentage on his whole career. Probably
Hey
what's his
yo.
3-point percentage. We can probably start
Yo,
there, nigga.
Hey
Get off whatever
yo.
the fuck you talking about, nigga. Let's just go
Man, he's
statistics, my
crazy,
nigga.
man. I
Like
like cooking
I'm
you
more
niggas.
I like
Nigga
Bron. I
like
like Bron at 45 with the ball in his hand with 6 seconds on the clock, other than MJ at 35 with the ball in his hand, 6 seconds on the clock. On
Why?
God.
He won a championship and Brian didn't.
Why?
MJ won a championship
Yeah.
at 35. What
Why?
Brian won? He's still playing.
Because Bron can put his ass on a nigga and get a buck. It's if when Bron puts his ass on you, you buck. When Bron look at the ball and shoot a three, that's a
Hey,
guaranteed buck.
This
Nigga,
all right,
nigga
let me ask you a
crazy.
question then. Check this out. Since you say you
Jordan
like
got
Brian at
50%.
45, hold up, Elder Barge. Since you like Brian at 45, why did Rui Hachimura score more points than him? Why did Luke Kennard only took 10 shots? He went 7 for 10 and scored 18 points, but your nigga took 19 shots and scored one more point.
well, probably when your point guard and your facilitator is out the game, you probably gotta facilitate more and hit the open players like in Rui Hachimura, which is a 3-point specialist, and Luke Kennard, which is a 3-point specialist as
That's
well.
just
Bron probably had 30. Look up how many
Boy,
assists
you
Bron
ain't
had that
got no
game.
teeth in your mouth and look like you got on a
Look,
training bra. Get
look,
up out of here, man.
look up, look, cause you bait, nigga. You bait, nigga. You know I'm
That's
right,
not a
nigga.
white beam you got on. They look like a training bra. My sister used to have 1,000 of them. I know how them training bras look.
Bait, you don't see my titties, bait?
This nigga
Now I don't see your teeth. What you got, baby teeth?
I said titties. You talking
said
about
baby
training bra and
What
shit?
you
I'm
got,
wondering,
kiddo
nigga.
Taco Bell teeth, nigga? What the fuck you got? You ain't
nah,
got
he
no
wears
red
that,
nose
bro.
teeth.
so
You
hold
got
on.
Got pearly
Chihuahua teeth
whites.
because I don't see nothing. I just see that thick ass mustache. You need to cut it down some.
It look good too. I bet your bitch would like. I probably could. You know, I don't like talking like this, nigga, because I don't feel like I'm better than niggas. But if you put your daughter in
Boy,
front of
that
me, nigga,
long ass
she
Perny
would probably
Scotty
want to fuck
Pippen
me.
nose, you a role player too, nigga. Get your bum ass up out of here.
Is my nose
He
fat?
said
Is
you a
my
role
shit fat?
player.
Like,
This
be honest,
nigga
nigga. My
gay
shit
Pinocchio
as
fat.
looking
fuck.
ass.
Fucking light skinned
So it
niggas
is,
always doing
nigga.
weird
No,
shit,
his
bro.
shit
I
long.
swear to God.
Nigga had to extend up.
Fuck these
My
light
shit
skinned
fat.
niggas, bro.
This nigga look
Ron,
like
why ain't your camera
Pinocchio.
on?
Hey
Hey,
Jay, they
Lex,
said
how they
You
get?
turn your camera on.
Hey, what
Jay,
that
they
is?
said
A
put your
toupee you
camera
got
on.
on your head? Where your line in that?
Hey,
You can't get a
huh? My
haircut?
lineup?
Your shit look like a
Nah.
dust mop with no lining.
Oh, you gonna send me money for my cut?
Nah, ask your bitch for it. Then you say you fuck with them because I don't know them. I don't mess with them type of women.
Hey,
That's why your mustache
hey,
all hair and ass you looking. Stop eating that bad pussy.
hey, hey. You can pay for my haircut.
And where you get that Dollar
Wrong.
Tree earring from? You
What
trying
this
to
shit
show that
say?
little
He
red
ain't got
diamond in
nobody in
your
that
ear.
house.
I'm surprised you ain't got no titty on the back of your shit.
Hey, Jared, can you explain
All
why
right,
you
hold on.
think?
What's the most amount of painkillers you took in one day on without dying,
That
nigga?
nigga hair look like a straight dust mop, man. Get this man up out of here. You need to wet that shit or something.
Hold on,
Curl
hold
him up.
on, hold on, hold on. Y'all tell me if I'm right, nigga. Hold on. Cause look, tell me I'm lying, nigga. Once you talk to a nigga long enough, you can damn near like hear what they look like. Bald head, wrinkles, 65, black, glasses, fat nose, no bottom teeth. Look like this when you talk. You know, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Hey,
Black, hey,
you know
that
who they
boy
look
look
like? The nigga you dick riding. That's
that
how
boy look
LeBron
like
look out there.
Pinocchio.
65,
That
63
boy
years
look like
old.
Pinocchio.
Bald head.
Ball,
Am I on
Boy, he ain't
money?
ball.
even got a
Y'all know
top
what this
lip.
nigga look?
I
Y'all
can't
know
even
what he
see
look
your
like?
lip
IRL.
with that hairy ass mustache right there. Where your top lip at?
Kiss me,
Don't
Jamie.
try to lick
Why
it.
you
You
worried
when
about
you
how I
lick your
look?
Hey,
top lip,
yo,
you
this
licking
nigga.
nothing but hair. You need some Carmex? I'll mail you some Carmex. Every
You
time
wear
you lick your
chapstick
top
and you
lip, you got
wait,
nothing
hold
but
on.
hair in your mouth.
You 65 and you wear chapstick before you but you butter up your lips before you go to sleep.
No, I say I'm gonna send you some since you keep licking
And
your
Boogie
shit
drop the
without a
link.
top lip.
Hey James,
Nigga,
somebody asked.
at
Hey
most,
James,
I'm throwing
somebody asked.
chapstick on before I get in the
Hey
shower.
James,
That's it,
somebody
nigga. At
asked. Hey
most,
James,
you
somebody
buttering
asked
up your
you. You
lips.
came
What you
up.
trying to kiss like?
Hey
What you
James,
buttering your
somebody
shit up
asked.
for though?
Hey James, can somebody ask you can't show your
So,
camera?
nigga, you talking about Carmex? You talking about the
Go
way
to
I
my
look, my
page and look
lips?
at it.
This nigga gay.
I
I
did
know
3
that. This
videos
nigga
today.
gay.
You can go to my page, Know the Bar Sports and News, and you can see me all day.
This
I don't
nigga
hide
is
my
gay,
face.
bro. He talking about
You
my
come
lips.
on
He
here,
talking
big
about
riding nigga.
Carmex.
You talking about we gay?
Hold on, nigga. Hold on. I got look 3 things real quick.
You
I'm
a
gonna let niggas
grown
talk.
man with your camera on
Not only
in
do you
front of
think
next grown
Jordan the
man. You
GOAT,
weird, bro.
you
Nigga,
think
it's
I
like
look
two
good and you want to butter
nigga,
up your lips
nigga,
and kiss me.
nigga.
It
You
ain't
laid
That's
up.
what
laying
you
in the
saying.
Yeah,
bed.
chill,
Who
chill.
lay in the bed and do it live?
And I got my hand on my shit. You hear me?
What the fuck? This nigga gay as fuck.
On God, I got my hand on my shit. On God.
Hey,
Yo, I
get
ain't
this
gonna lie.
nigga
That's
out
kind
of
of
here,
weird.
bud.
Yo,
Y'all
gang.
niggas
This
That's kind
nigga
of
gay
weird.
as shit.
Nah,
Why
What's
you
up,
why
Get
King?
this
why you
nigga
got
out
your
of here,
camera
man.
on in front of grown men and like showing your
hey,
face?
Everybody
That's
and
not
got
weird
their
to you?
camera
Hold
on but these bum
on.
ass niggas.
Hey, who is GOAT
man,
who? GOAT
I'm
who?
finna check out your page on.
Hey,
I'm gonna
who
look at your
this
little
nigga?
bald ass,
And
wrinkly
who is
ass
hold
nigga.
on,
But
time out. Who's GOAT him?
Brian
I'm
probably
a
The
gonna
host
nigga who
talking,
gonna
bro. Shut up,
represent
brother. The
Bron
host of the show
correctly.
talking. I
hey,
came as here the host. What you say, Mookie?
Who is GOAT him? Go ahead,
don't
what
talk
up,
to my
bro?
nigga Mookie, bro. Mookie type nigga speak when spoken to, gang. Don't talk to him unless he talking to you, nigga. Like
Yes,
real
sir.
What?
shit, gang. He not trying
Bro,
to hear that
bro,
shit.
Nigga is Mookie your
Bro,
dad,
geeked
nigga?
We
out. What
continue.
the fuck?
Brian probably gonna finish his career like
Nigga, is Mookie your dad, nigga?
40,000 points,
Let me
44.
This nigga
The
represent
gay.
fuck?
Bron
What the
correctly,
fuck?
cause you ain't got no good arguments for Bron, bro.
All right, bet. Let me hear something, then, gang.
Help him out,
You about to
go.
get swept.
Help him out,
All right,
go.
let's go
Wait,
cook
but
this
like,
nigga. Go
hold on.
ahead.
That's the thing. I'm finna let you talk, go. But like, that's the thing, though. That's the thing about it. It's not really that big of an argument. Jordan
Bro, why
couldn't
you
even shoot a
whispering,
three
bro?
ball. Like, nigga,
I think
I
deep
asked
bro,
the
down
same
niggas
thing.
know Bron the GOAT.
bro,
They
bro,
just
That's
they
what
just
I'm
don't want to
saying. Why
admit it.
this nigga
nigga.
whispering?
No, it's because they
They
watched him
just
so
don't
much.
want
Like,
to admit it.
I ain't gonna lie. I saw this season. Jordan was averaging like 30
Hey,
fucking
bro,
three with what,
you're not
7 or
gonna
8.
wake up
That's
your
cold
mom
as
in the
fuck.
basement, bro.
But
You don't
gang,
need to whisper.
Me
Bronny can shoot.
personally,
Nigga,
I think
Bron,
Jordan and LeBron is both the GOAT, but niggas can never
Bron,
What?
accept that.
Nigga, what?
That's never good
What?
enough.
That don't make no sense, bro.
What the
It
Bron
do.
fuck?
They
can't
would never
shoot
play
better
against
than
That
each
make
other.
no
So how can
sense.
you say one's the GOAT if they would never play against each other?
LeBron is not
Never.
on the
Cause
level of
Kobe.
We're
Michael
you
never
Jordan,
gonna
bro.
can't.
see
But
it.
He's not on that level, bro.
One's the GOAT of their era, the other's the GOAT of their era.
How can hold on,
That
time out.
not
like,
fact?
Hold on. How can
listen. It's
LeBron
certain shit that you just
hold
see
on,
and you're
Jared,
like, damn, like
Jared,
this is like
Jared,
greatness.
hold
And
on.
I know these
How
old
can
heads on here looked at this series that just happened in Houston was like, damn, like no
Bro, do
one
you
else,
ever
like
shut
nigga,
the
no
fuck up?
other 41-year-olds gonna do that without
Yeah, this nigga
the
talking
top
much.
3 nigga in the league on their team. He did
Shut
it
your
without
ass up,
him and AR, nigga. Nope, third option. Third option, nigga. Bron, third option. He went first option.
Yeah, you
bro. What
telling
the
me
fuck
He
are
something
you
I
he
know.
he
saying?
he
Shut
gave me
your
he gave
ass
me
up.
37 and 7 every night in this series. And you just trying to tell me not to Jordan will have 12 points in a crooked hat at the end of the game,
Hey,
my nigga.
when Brian cracked over 30 in this series, he been getting his ass smoked.
Yeah, you see that what I'm saying?
When
Like
did
Niggas just be
I
lying.
don't know what he on,
so
bro. He
so
not
Bron
giving
did
the
had
facts,
20.
bro.
So hold on. So
I
Bron did
like to
had
talk to real
29,
people that know
27 points.
He
basketball,
not
even
he
if
not
they
giving
like to
facts.
do it
I
or not,
think he
bro.
All right,
averaging like
What's
I'm
up,
leaving.
bro?
I'm,
What's happening with
Did
it,
you
nigga? What you talking about, bro?
are you on
22
something, bro?
probably,
He
22.8
gotta be on
probably.
some type of drugs, bro. This nigga tripping.
I'm finna go beat
Mute,
my shit probably.
mute David Ruffin, man. Ain't nobody
You
coming to
said
your
what?
orders.
What
Hey,
did he say?
hold on,
Yeah,
but let
he
me say
bugging.
this shit. Shoot to my nigga
That's
Jaren.
not a representation of LeBron, all
First
LeBron
of all,
fans. He
how
dipped
can
out.
how LeBron can be the GOAT when he never dominated his era? He's never dominated his era.
Right.
Every nigga won on his watch.
But
He's never had a
but
3.
Steve Curry dominated
this
this era.
this is where y'all make the mistake though. Y'all always comparing LeBron to Jordan. It's stop. Y'all gotta stop that.
Yes,
If
if
you
you
do
trying to
that, you
He
sit,
would
hold on,
never
dominated.
hold on,
see
hold on.
LeBron
If
for
you're
how
trying to,
great
hold on,
he
if you're
really
trying to
is.
put, hold on, if you're trying to sit there and put LeBron in conversations or put him in on the level of Michael Jordan, then yes, we do have to nitpick. If LeBron James sat there and said, "Nigga, I feel as though I'm the greatest basketball player all time," then yes, we do have to compare him to Jordan because a lot of people in the consensus think Jordan's the GOAT. So
Okay,
when we
so
sit there and
outside
we put
of
LeBron
Steph
and we
Curry,
put
Draymond Green, and Klay Thompson, name any player right now in the league with more than 4 rings.
how does more than 4 rings have to be the measure stick of players win on your
Is
watch?
that not the standard that LeBron's at?
No. I'm saying
No.
is that there's players
Is
that
that not the
won on his
standard?
watch.
Now we
Is
getting
that not the
somewhere. I
standard?
like this,
Jordan and Kobe,
LeBron
4
fan.
plus rings, right wrong.
I like this LeBron fan. This gonna be fun.
So I just said name another player with more than 4 rings since he's not dominating his era.
Hold on, bro. From the 90s into 1998, right? When Jordan was actively in the league, when he played full season, there's no nigga that have won on his watch. When he active in the league, playing full seasons, he dominated. That
So
means
Larry
he won
Bird
MVP.
never won. Magic Johnson
I
never
said
won.
from the 90s. I said
90s.
from the when early
Put it out?
90s to 1998.
But you
Jordan
see how you
has
have to sort it
dominated
out.
the 90s.
But
He
you won't do that for
transited
LeBron though. Well, LeBron is just it's the full
Okay, we can
totality.
go. Hold
But
on.
when it's Jordan, you see how you specifically make it for your argument here.
I sort
That's
it
the shit
out
y'all
for
be
you.
doing.
Hold on, I sort it out
That's
for
the
you.
shit y'all be
Give
doing.
me the year. Give me the year for Jordan. Give me the year for LeBron. Give me the year for LeBron.
Give me the year of him coming into the league, my nigga. Because ever since LeBron came in
I
the
give
league, they
you
was comparing him to Jordan. Right or wrong, my nigga? Who was they comparing Jordan to?
And we
Who
go
was
for
they comparing Jordan to?
the
You
2010s.
see what I'm saying, though?
Let's go for the 2010s. Nigga, Curry has won on his watch 4 times.
Curry didn't start winning in 2016.
Kawhi has won 2 championships on
Curry didn't start winning in 2016. LeBron came in the league in 2003. LeBron came in the league in 2003. Curry didn't win until 2016.
I said the 2010s.
2010s.
No, he won in 2015.
Okay, you're right.
2012 to 2020 is prime, bro. 2012 to 2020.
Yeah, just name the years that you want to see the prime.
So how many championships did LeBron win before Curry won one?
You said what?
2.
How many championships did LeBron win before Curry won one?
2.
On a fucking super team.
Bro, why we had this GOAT debate like 1,000 times.
How can you say Curry dominated the era if LeBron already won 2 rings before Curry started here?
Hold on. You're not gonna act like he wasn't on the fucking Miami Heat that won a championship before the nigga even got on the fucking team. That team was down.
We're not gonna
5 years before.
We're not gonna act like the Miami Heat had depth.
That was 5 years before.
It's much easier to win a championship constructed the way OKC is with a lot of depth than it is having 3 top heads.
I do agree with that.
Like, oh, he had a super team. No, he had a big 3. There's a difference. The bitch was minimums.
He had a super team. The reason why it was a super
team. The bitch was minimums.
The reason why you have a super team because you had 2 top 3 players in your prime on the same team with a top 10 player.
So Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, James Harden.
That is a super team, bro. When I have two top
injuries.
Injuries happen.
Injuries happen.
What do you mean what happened?
So it's not always.
Look. I'll take a team that's constructed with depth to beat a team that's just top heavy. That's just me. Though. That's just me.
Yeah, but the problem.
They all was niggas that needed the ball. It wasn't like Klay Thompson, Kevin.
Hold on, bro. The problem with the niggas argument is that when we talk about the context of the Miami Heat in 2011, we all know that Miami Heat team was overwhelmingly better than that Dallas Mavericks team. It's just that said player who was the best player in the world, and LeBron James did not play to his standard, could barely break a zone defense, didn't have the versatility in this game to be able to crack zone coverage as well, right? Deferred when there was a small guy and JJ Barea guarded him, right? He did not play to his standard. So when you have 2 top 3 players, when you got 2 top 3 players, hold on, when you got 2 top 3 players in your prime with a top 10 player, one of the best power forwards in the game, and you were overwhelmingly the favorite to win, and LeBron played below his standard, scoring 0 points in the fourth quarter, deferring, that is the ultimate tote job. So, like I said,
he choked. He did.
When you have a super team, and you have multiple times where I didn't reach
that's going to tell you he did choke. If a nigga say he didn't choke, they're not a real
hold on. It's interesting because
he choked.
It's interesting because to show you that being a super team really is overrated. They were only favored in 1 finals when he was on the Heat.
Don't give.
It was the first one.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you.
They were underdogs in the other 3 finals.
I ain't gonna lie, dog. You really just cut yourself by saying something like that.
In the chat
because that's why you had them favorites
They was good. The 2011 bench was trash. They bench did get good eventually.
No, it wasn't. Yeah,
that 2011 bench. You using the same narrative the role player be using on his bullshit ass podcast. So let me break it down for you. Mookie started off where I was going to start off. So check this out.
2011 bench was trash.
In 2011, we're not even going to talk about 2011. Let's go to 2012 when KD was cooking his ass at every game after game 1. KD was in foul trouble. They called a
The
bad
Eagles
call at
favorite
the
to
end
win
of the game to
2013.
stop them from going up 2-0.
2012.
And we all know the
How do you
narrative.
cook somebody
If we
that
gonna
win
let
a
this young
They
championship?
lost in 5. Why
How
are we
do you
bringing up
cook
2012?
somebody that wins the
no, because
championship
I'm about to
in
break it down.
5? How do you cook?
Circumstances.
You see how y'all sound?
Let him
And
talk.
then I'm the crazy man for giving
Listen.
the
Let me get my
facts.
shit off,
You
bro.
see,
Let me
Let
get
him
my
go.
shit off. Let me cook, and then you're gonna
okay, bro.
understand where I'm going.
You're burning the food, but go ahead, cook, my boy.
Listen, in 2011, we all know what fucking happened. So in 2012, when he come out, y'all say he was only final. This is my point why I brought it up. You said he was only favored in one finals, which was
That's
2011.
not true.
So,
That ain't
so
true.
all right. So if it is
I
true or
didn't say
not
that
true,
point. That point was
no.
said by someone else. Go ahead.
All right,
Somebody
I'm
else
just
said that.
bringing
That
up
was
whoever
dumb
said
nigga.
it. That's what I
I
heard.
didn't
That's
say.
what I'm about
Hold
to
on,
tell
hold
you.
on. I
Okay.
didn't say he was favored in 1 finals. I said he was favored. It might have been twice. I got to double check,
He
but
was not favored
he was
against
either only
OKC. That's
favored
for sure.
twice on the Heat
He
or
was
once
not
on the
favored against
Heat.
OKC.
He was
Overall,
favored.
though,
He was favored versus Dallas and the first year
no.
they played San
Overall,
Antonio.
though, hold on. Overall, though, he's out of his 10 final trips, he's been favored 3 times.
That's some
So that
bullshit.
explains everything then. So how the fuck he to go if he ain't favored?
It's a team
You
game.
see how dumb that sounds when you just
It's a
use the
team
same
sport, dude.
argument that seeding don't work, don't matter.
You don't
You see
base
how
it off
y'all
the
use certain arguments to
one team can
benefit
have.
y'all,
Hold on, one
but you
team can
just
have the
said that
best player in
seeding
the
don't matter.
series. Hold on, one team can have the best player in the series, but not have the best team.
No, that's not what I'm saying. If y'all let me,
That's
if y'all let me
that's why
get
I'm
my
saying he
shit
was the
off.
underdog in 7 of his
Loaded
finals
You go
because
get this work.
he wasn't on the better team.
Let me ask you a
You
question.
literally, somebody on the panel made the exact point that seeding don't matters. Now it matters because it's going
It
against
don't matter.
LeBron. It's saying why you wasn't
No,
favored.
I ain't
You see
talking.
how
Listen,
y'all
I
use
ain't using
points to
No one,
benefit
listen,
bro.
that's not my
a
point though.
argument.
If y'all let me get my shit off, normally
All right,
when
go ahead.
this shit
See,
type of
that's
Let him
stuff
go.
when a
happen,
nigga wrong.
y'all
That's what
try
they
to
say. Let me
Bro,
overtalk
can you be
niggas and don't
quiet,
want to let
bro?
people
start
get their
Can
gaslighting
point
you be
Just
niggas.
off.
quiet, bro? Let him talk.
Damn.
So when what I'm trying to say is, in 2011, we all know it's an epic meltdown. That should have canceled him anyway from
Yeah,
any
that's
Shout out
true. It
conversation.
was
Frank.
a
Shout out
meltdown.
Frank in the
Second
chat
of
saying
all, listen,
2011 bitch
let
was
me get my
trash.
shit
Shout out
off.
to you, bro.
Let the nigga
You
talk.
niggas
Shut
be
the fuck
writing
up for a
history,
Second of
second.
and
all,
that's
God
what they
damn.
do.
Too many
you
We
niggas
write
talking at
niggas are
history.
once.
I
bullshit.
One
actually
at a
Can I
time.
get
use
my shit
facts
off?
over here.
Typical
Go ahead.
LeBron fans,
We
bro.
was
Role
really
player
watching
shit.
this
That's
shit.
what y'all do. Y'all fuss with the referees begging for calls. That's what you're doing right now. Let me cremate
Nah,
you niggas.
I'm
This ain't no burial. I'm
Hold on,
about to
Jimmy.
cremate you niggas.
Hold on, Jimmy. Weren't you just complaining about the refs for OKC and Kevin Durant like 2 seconds ago?
No,
They
that was
gonna
a
do
foul
that
at the end of
whenever
the
it's
game.
beneficial or whenever it's the shit on
Hold up.
Bron. They
Hold
gon'
up.
make
If y'all let
certain
me get my
points. They
point
gon'
Y'all
off,
niggas,
bro. Y'all
nitpick
like
y'all
over
every
niggas
talking
talk
little
niggas
too
like
much.
thing.
no
But
when
hold
a nigga
on.
about to
I give
flame ball
Let's
facts,
have
y'all
some,
ass.
real facts,
let's have
real
some type
things
of
you can
discourse.
Google.
Hold on.
What's
Hold
the
on.
fact?
Let's
What's
have
the
some type of
fact? Since
discourse.
y'all don't want me to talk, what's the fact? Let me answer y'all question. What you
One
said
at a
again?
time,
I
nigga.
barely know the argument anymore because you just blabbering
You
about
just
Yeah,
said
because
that you
you
don't
don't
like to
shut
hear
up,
about the
bro.
you said
You
refs,
got
emotional
3
but
about
minutes
you
it.
to talk,
I
literally
get
bro.
brought
that.
up
I'm
You
saying
want to talk?
I'm saying
2012
Y'all
emotional.
niggas
and
You
keep
saying
complained
talking.
about the refs.
Nigga,
factual.
nigga.
No,
Hold
I
on.
That's
said
emotional.
One at a
one
time,
bad
nigga. It's too many
call.
y'all niggas talking
Listen,
at
I didn't
once.
say
Shut the fuck
I
up.
didn't say nothing about complaining about no refs. I said when they went
That's what
down to
niggas do. They
OKC after
gaslight
game
you when you
one,
give facts about Bron. They
there
say,
you there,
"Oh,
there,
he
there,
took
there you go
something. He
Bro.
took
talking again.
something." Like,
Once
now go
once they
ahead.
went down to OKC in game one and they got their ass blowed out because that was a
I'm not
blowout.
talking about
That
no.
game
We
wasn't
not
even
talk.
much
You
close.
can't use a 41-year-old Bron for the GOAT case. We not talking about him right
Oh
now,
my
bro.
god.
Because y'all don't give him credit for being 41. So don't use that
I'm
shit.
not even talking about when he was 41. That's
He's
Nigga,
talking about
2010.
2012.
Okay.
He's
Oh,
So
my
bringing up
bad.
he's
My bad.
bringing up
You
a
got to take
series
this
where
skin
out.
out
My
to
OKC
my
bad.
lost
Nigga,
in
they giving
5.
me
I don't know
disrespect.
OKC right
why.
now. So
all
I
right,
can't
all
even
right,
talk
all right,
about
all right. So
This
OKC
y'all
right
dude,
niggas
now.
talking.
My
this
bad,
dude is
gang.
emotional, bro.
My
This dude is
bad,
emotional,
gang.
Stop
man.
talking. Let the nigga make his point,
They
My
bro.
do
bad,
be like
gang.
Damn,
that,
bro.
but I
You
just
got
want
to
to get my shit
clarify
off.
that.
Do
My
you want to
bad.
Let the
Go
nigga make
argue
his
ahead.
or you
point.
want to debate? Hold on. Hey,
Just
G.
let him make his point.
Hey, what's his name? Bro, do you want to argue or you want to
Hey,
debate
go
game,
ahead.
bro? 'Cause
Go ahead, bro.
come
Go
on, bro.
ahead. Go ahead.
Like,
I'm letting him
let
go.
him make
You
a
the
point.
one still
How
trying to
you
talk to
letting
me.
me go and every time I say something, your skin mouth ass sucking all the skin off this man dick got it in your mouth. Shut the fuck up and let me cook
I'm
then.
emotional.
Soon I say something, you
I
got something to say.
see. I
So
ain't said
stanky
nothing
feet ass,
personal.
man.
You're the emotional nigga. I ain't said nothing personal,
All
but
right,
I
bro. All
just
right,
spoke
go.
to you.
Water,
Make your
dog.
point.
All
Don't
right,
say
all right, get
Go
the
go.
ahead,
point,
bro.
man.
Go
Just
ahead,
say the
bro.
point.
Don't interrupt. Everybody be quiet. Go.
All right.
You just said Drew
2011,
like
we know that
5
knocked
bro.
him
I'm
out the
about to
GOAT
throw
debate.
down the
So
joint,
all you
bro.
niggas walking
Nigga,
around
shut
with
the
Coach
fuck
I'm
up.
James
worried about nothing y'all talking
and
about.
Kingdom and all this shit on y'all name trying to pump this nigga up, you're down bad. That's how I know you're a dick sucker. Second of all, like I said, when he went down 1-0 to OKC and the refs bailed his ass out in game 2 when they didn't get that call to KD, we all know how that changed. That
Wait a minute. So
series.
now you're going to complain about the rest when it goes the other way?
Dog, can I get my shit off, bro? Shut your stupid
Bro,
ass
you a
up. That's why
hypocrite,
your
bro.
name is Ben Baller, because you never
Emotional.
balled.
Bro, that's a
That shit been
hypocritical
past
statement.
tense.
How are you
You
gonna?
got a past tense name, nigga.
Jimmy?
Your
How
name
are
ain't
you
even
gonna?
accurate.
How are you gonna say that Braun fans complain about refs, and then you go on to complain about the refs?
And then say
I
I'm the
didn't say
emotional nigga,
that.
but yet you taking personal shots, non-basketball takes.
Listen, because you don't
I'm
want
the
to let me get
emotional
my
nigga.
shit off, and y'all niggas make me sick. So second of all, only thing I'm saying is one call changed that whole series. Whether I'm complaining about it or not, it's the fucking truth. Everybody know that was a foul. Durant getting in the foul trouble throughout that whole series, and then playing this dude when he was cooking. Durant shot a whole higher percentage that whole series. Now we could all say James Harden ain't
So it's
show
the
up.
refs' fault. It's the refs'
No, it was
fault.
James Harden's
Oh
fault that
my
they didn't
God.
win. That's why
Bro,
James
you
Harden
just
gone,
said,
and that's
"Oh
why
my
James
God,
Harden
bro."
looked the way he looked. See, let me
Okay,
cook, please. So
go
in
ahead. Go ahead.
2013, when it was clutch time, it was because let me skip that since y'all say he won it anyway. So let's go to the one that nigga saved his ass. Because he ain't saved his ass in 2013. You know what happened in 2012? I mean,
His teammates
Mike
did
Miller
his
went for
job.
20. Hold up. Mike
His
Miller went for
teammate. That's what you
27
got
one of those.
teammates
Something y'all
for.
Hey,
love.
stop interrupting,
And,
man.
but
Let's
then when
go.
you complain
nigga.
about teammates not doing their
Hold
job,
up,
why
hold
you
up.
need a role player to
Mike
save you?
Miller went for 27 in one of those games, and Mario Chalmers went for 25 in one of those games. So it wasn't
Great. It's
really
a
him.
team
But
game.
y'all said, hold up, man.
Maybe you just
Y'all
learning this
just
now.
said the team ain't have no fucking bench. So what was Mike Miller? He wasn't no
You brought
starter.
up
I said the
2013,
team ain't
correct?
had no bench in 2011. You're talking about 2013.
No, I
Emotional.
didn't. I said 2012. That was the same
Okay,
bench
Which
from
is
the year
still
the
not the
series
before.
same
they
year,
won.
bro.
No,
Hold
no,
on,
They
they
were the
had
same team.
they had no. It
Tell me
hold
wasn't
on.
the
about
same thing.
2013.
Hey, James, let me make a
Hold
point.
on, we've
Hold
already
on.
James. We've already said that he
Let
choked
me
in
make a point.
2011. We
Let me
already
make a
I
agreed
didn't
with
point.
say
that.
about
No one disagreed with
2011,
that.
man.
Hold
Let
on,
me
hold
get
on.
my shit
Disagree.
off.
Let me refute.
But in
No one's
2012 and
gonna say, oh, he didn't
2013,
choke.
he
He
grew from
choked. He
2011,
flat out
and he
choked.
didn't choke. I mean, I don't know what you want. What else can we say?
Ain't
How
that
the fuck he
literally the
didn't choke when
definition
he
of
shot
greatness?
2
You
bricks in
fall on your face,
2013?
you get up,
So you
and
saying
you
he didn't
come
They
choke in
back.
won in
2013?
Is
2013.
that not
They
greatness?
won in 2013.
No, he didn't win shit.
Hold on. Did
Who
he
won
score
that game
14
for
points?
him?
Hold on, James. Did he score 14 points in the fourth quarter of game 6?
No, that's during the quarters. What he did in clutch moments.
Yeah,
Hold
Yeah,
on.
but
exactly.
how
So
can
let
you
me get this
talk in a
straight,
I
clutch
James.
got you
moment
right here.
without him making those
Let me
shots?
get this.
How
Let
can
me
you
get
get to the
You
clutch
James.
try to
moment
do
without him
that's
making those
typical
James,
shots?
let
role
me get
player
this
shit.
straight. Is the game 48 minutes or is it 2 minutes?
No,
See how
you
niggas
talking
sound,
like
gang.
it's 48
But
minutes
you
or 2
talking
minutes.
about
Because
one
guess
It
clutch
is
what?
Kevin
48
You
Durant.
minutes.
talking
And
about
What
on
about the
top of
rest
that,
of the game
James,
then?
were they not
You see
down?
how that
James,
works?
were they not down in the start of the fourth quarter? Did they need those
no.
14 points in the fourth quarter when they were down to even give them a chance to tie it up at the end?
Say, bro, you know how you sound right now? Like a dick sucker. So let me keep saying this.
So
Look at
ad
That's the
hom
only
check it out.
fallacy.
argument y'all got.
Ad
Check it
hom
out. Check it
fallacy.
Emotional.
out. Check it out. Check it out. That's why you don't want
Emotional.
to let me get my shit off. That's
Start
what you
cooking y'all
typical
niggas.
grind fans do. So
Emotional.
let me ask you a question. And
Emotional.
since you keep bragging on
Damn.
them 14 points, he had 14 points in the full quarter. All right.
I think it
So
might have been
why he ain't scored?
16,
Hold up.
actually.
Since he scored
Everything
them
y'all say
14
LeBron
points in
fans
the
are,
full
y'all
quarter,
are. That's why y'all say
why
it.
he
Y'all be
didn't score?
projecting that shit.
No, I'm going off your logic. You just say he
James,
scored
James,
14 points in the full
Here's the
Outside
quarter.
of
logic. James,
basketball.
here's the logic. He
Ain't no
scored
logic.
14 to 16 points in the fourth quarter to put them in a position where they can tie it up. Guess what? You also have teammates. I don't know if you know this. It's a team game. So that's what they're there for. They're there to also score when they have the opportunity. Maybe this is breaking news. I don't know. I thought,
But you just
is
said
this
they
king of the
Ain't
average.
court?
nobody ever said nothing
You
about
just
Was
that.
this
said
Stop
king
moving
of
the
the
they
court? I don't
goalposts.
know. Maybe the
literally just
NBA is
said they
king of the
average 8
court and
yards.
not
Can I
five on
get my
five.
shit off, bro?
News to
Just
me.
let me know when I can
Gang.
get my shit off.
Any
Because
nigga
every
that's
time I'm
willing to
start
just
cook, you
delete
bitches say
logic
something.
for
Typical
emotion, you
Brian
gotta stay
fans.
away
So
from this shit.
listen to
Watch
this.
out for these type
If
of
y'all
niggas, bro.
bragging on
These
these
LeBron haters,
14
y'all
points,
gotta watch this
why
shit. These the
hold up?
niggas
If
that's
y'all
gonna
bragging
fly
on these
in real
14
life.
points with no pressure, it wasn't no pressure. So
No
if you
pressure.
bringing on this 14
How is
pounds,
it? Hold on, James. How is it no pressure if they lose the game, they lose the series? What are you talking
Niggas love to
about?
talk about all teammates.
What are
but
you talking
name a
about,
player that has
James?
I'm about
James,
to tell
there's
you.
no
You
there's
shut
no
the fuck up.
pressure.
Since y'all want to talk
If you
about
shut the
help, what
fuck up,
about
I'm
when he
about to tell
didn't
you
have
now.
help?
The
When
same
he
14
dragged
points you
when he
bragging on,
dragged bum
why?
ass niggas to the finals. Since y'all want to
Hey,
talk about help.
hold up, let me ask you a question. When he scored them 14 points and he shot the last 2 threes to win the game, tell me what happened.
Yeah, so what happened
Yeah,
was
I
he
know
had
you see the frame.
teammates
He
that
just
did
trying to
their
bully. He
job
trying to play
and
bully
they
ball.
got a rebound and they scored a three. But bottom line is, James, the game is 48 minutes. They needed every single one of those points in the fourth quarter to even have that opportunity. And yes,
What I'm
there is
asking you
pressure to
is,
start the fourth quarter. When you're
listen, what I'm
down in
asking
an
you is,
elimination game,
Clearly,
James, when you're down in an elimination game, you need every single point to even have a chance. So this is just stupid logic. It's a team sport. It's not
nigga,
king of the
I don't
court
want
where
to hear
you're
about
doing
no fucking team
1v1.
sport when you just said the man brought them back and scored for all these points in the fourth quarter. Now it's a team sport. What he
He
did when the
contributed to
rubber needed
bringing
to
them
beat
back,
the
did he
road?
not?
Did he? Hold
James,
up.
did he contribute to bringing them back? Yes or no?
Bringing them back. So
James,
that's
did
what
he
we doing. Y'all
contribute
like
to bringing
second
them back?
place.
Yes or no?
Sound like that's second place to me. I don't want to hear
James,
about no
did
second
he
place runner up.
contribute to bringing them back in the game? Yes or
because
no?
I'm passionate about
No,
facts.
what I need him to do is close the
Can you
deal.
answer the question?
Basketball reference.
You ain't answering my question because I can't get my shit off because your yuck
I
mouth ass
already
keep
answered it.
interrupting
I
me.
said
So
that's what you have teammates for. They also need to score. That's literally what I said.
That ain't
They
what you
had no
said.
bench though.
That ain't what you
You
said.
just
You
said they had no
said
bench. So
he
that's literally
scored
what I said.
14
You literally
points and
said they
he
had no
brought them
bench.
back.
Yes, he
So
scored
if he scored
14 points to
14
put them
points
in a
and brought them
position
back,
where you
why
could
the
tie the
fuck he
game.
didn't close the deal? Because remember, in the last 2 minutes
Oh,
of that game,
could
since
he
y'all
score
bragging
all
on them
100
14
points in the
points,
game?
I'm going to talk over you because I don't want to hear your yuck mouth ass.
James, could he
When he
score all
scored them
100 points in
14
the game?
points and the rubber needed to meet the road,
So he
and in
needs
the
to
last
score
2
100
minutes,
points
he
in the
had
game.
2 key turnovers and he shot 2 fucking bricks from the three. So where was
So
the
he should
14
score all
points then?
100 points in the game?
No, that ain't what I asked you.
No,
When you bragging
that's
on these
basically what
14
your
points that
argument
you
is,
bragging
James.
on,
James, your
why he
argument
didn't
is
do
he
it when
needs to score every single bucket.
But Big Baller,
no,
you
you just
just
that's
said
what
that
you bragging
he
on.
didn't have no
That's
You
your
just
bench. He
bragging
didn't have
on
argument.
no
he scored
teammates. So why are
all
you bringing up
16
teammates to
points and
stick
he
when
brought
you
them back.
literally just
So what
said
I'm
they had
asking
no
you
Yes,
is,
bench? You're ass.
he scored 16 points in the fourth quarter when they were down to put them in a position where they can even have a chance to tie the game. That's a fact.
bro, I
Facts.
can't even get my shit
Not
off.
emotion. Facts can be
Hold up,
researched.
what's facts?
The fact
Facts.
is, they
You
were
can
down
research it. You
big in
can
the
go on
fourth
YouTube
quarter,
and
and he
watch the
scored
last
16
minutes.
points in the fourth quarter to put him to even give him a chance to tie the game. Yeah, did Ray Allen hit the game tying shot? Yeah, he did. Well,
Why?
guess what? That's his job. He's a teammate. It's a team sport.
All right, now
Whoa.
shut up right there. Shut up right there. So if he scores 16 points in the fourth quarter, when the game not even much on the line at that point, because you know he played good without pressure. But when the pressure was on, tell me what he did. He had 2 turnovers and he shot 2 fucking
Wait,
bricks
wait.
and damn near.
Was pressure
Say he
on when
don't
they
play
were down in
against
the
Tell me.
fourth
pressure. Game
quarter?
6, 2012
No,
versus
Hold
the
on.
stop
Was
saying the same
pressure
shit
on
over
when
and
they were
over.
2015,
down in the fourth quarter?
nigga, with the legacy on the
Ain't no
line.
pressure.
Nigga. What
James,
you
was
Ain't
talking
there
no
about?
pressure was.
pressure when he was down in
Fuck
the
is you
fourth
talking
quarter
about?
in an
No,
elimination game? Was there
listen. I'm
pressure when
about
they
to
were
tell
down
you
in the
what.
fourth quarter in
I can't even
elimination
get
game?
my
Yeah.
shit up, bro. This typical Brian
Yeah.
fan. Listen,
No,
45,
that's
8 to
just the fact. You
15.
keep saying when the pressure was on the
45,
line.
8
The
bro,
with
can
pressure
y'all
was
shut
on
the
the
fuck
legacy
line
on
in
the
up?
line. They was about to
in the
break
entire
up the
game and in the
Beatles
fourth
when
quarter. What are
he
you
left.
talking about?
What are you
Bro, can y'all shut
Well,
up,
hold up.
bro?
If the pressure was on in the whole game, why they was down in the
What are you
first place then?
talking about?
Do you think there's no pressure in an elimination game?
What are you
What you mean?
talking
The
about?
Spurs is rolling a trophy out. That nigga shot 2
Exactly. But
bricks from the
What are
three.
you
Hold on.
talking about?
James, is there
What are you
pressure going into an
talking about?
elimination game? Yes or
That's
no?
facts. Hey, shout out
Not
Frank, bro.
not for the
You
niggas I
gotta
There's
watch
watch.
the
no.
bird game. Some of
I
these
can't even
niggas
talk.
come
This
on
guy
here
just said there's no
and they just
pressure going
glaze these
into an
niggas, even
elimination
if they
game.
don't
We're
play
gonna get
good.
No,
eliminated
y'all
if you
wanted to
don't
be
win.
like
What
pressure
are we
because it's
doing
the
here?
role
Wrong.
player.
That's nasty.
Listen, y'all wanted to
That's
be pressure
nasty.
because it's the
I
role
just
player.
wasn't raised
So
like
what I'm
that,
gonna
man.
tell you is,
That's nasty.
what about those 2 bricks he shot from the three that cost them the game? That's why the Spurs was rolling the trophy out. Y'all keep talking about this 16 points that had no impact on it. But when he
Yeah, because the
needed to
game's
make those
48 minutes,
oh my
James.
god, I
It
can't even
had
get my
no
shit
Is
off.
this new
impact,
to
but
When he
it
you? Do
needed
you
to
think
make
the
those,
mathematically
game's
kept
only
them in
2
the game.
minutes?
But it had no
that's not
impact.
what
It
I asked you.
mathematically kept him in the game.
Like, what are we
Bro,
doing here?
What?
bro,
It
can y'all shut up,
mathematically
bro?
kept them in the
Like,
game.
Bro, look,
Like, if you
Max
gonna hate
and
on
Matt,
Bron,
they
at
kept
least
them in the
use the facts.
game.
I respect the haters that use the facts. Not niggas just saying
I'm telling you
emotional
facts.
takes.
Did he
I
not
feel
shoot two
like he ain't
bricks?
shit. I
Did he
feel
not
like he ain't
shoot
clutch.
bricks?
I feel like
Every
he
What
player
I
don't
lied
shoots.
about?
Hey,
Did he
hold on, hold
shoot
on.
two bricks or not?
James.
And he had
Does
two
every hold on,
turnovers.
James?
And
Does
he had two
every
turnovers.
player shoot 100% from the field, or do they all shoot bricks throughout a game?
Hey, shut your
There
whole
you go
ass
with
up.
the
Let me tell
bullshit.
you what
Bro,
niggas mad
That's that retarded
the
bro.
shit.
fuck you talking about,
Bro,
nigga.
Can I get
look,
my
man,
shit
look.
off, dog?
Niggas mad
Y'all
because I
keep
got
bragging.
facts,
Hold up,
bro.
Lorraine. Hold on, Lorraine,
What
because
are you
they won't let me
talking
get my
about?
shit off.
Restart. Do
When
your
you said
homework.
about the
Do your
16 points,
homework.
when you said about the 16
James,
points,
do those 16 points matter? Yes or no?
no, it didn't matter.
Oh, okay. Take away the 16 points.
See?
Do they have?
But
Do they even have?
Jordan
Are
get
they
graded
even
for
in
scoring
position to
60
win the
points and
Bro,
game?
lost.
that's stupid, bro. That's
Take away the
stupid.
16 points he scored in the
You
fourth
see the
quarter.
retarded question
Are they
he's
even in a
asking me,
position to
dog?
win the
That's why I'm
game?
about to
Yeah,
get in that
fuck.
yellow bus with some helmets. I swear to God, I'm gonna buy me a
No,
bus
bro,
and get
James,
some
this is
helmets.
honestly,
And
this is
y'all
the
two
type of
gonna be
shit
the
that's
first one I pick up.
like this is low. This is short bus shit, James. Take away the
No,
16
seriously.
Y'all the
points.
one on that motherfucker though,
James,
not
take
me.
away the 16 points. Are
But
they
all we
even in a
said was
position to
facts,
win the
shit that
game?
can be looked up on basketball
It was
reference on
gonna
YouTube.
listen. First of all, you bragging up about these 16 points when they was gonna lose
Yeah,
that
because
bitch with the
guess what?
16.
The entire game mattered. This is like news to you guys. I don't know what's going on here. Take
No,
away the
what was he
16
about to
points.
lose the game? Was he about to
Take
lose the game?
the team was about to lose the game. Yes. Take away the
No, his
16
ass about
points.
to lose the game. Who shot
Take
the
away
brick?
the 16 points.
Who
Does Ray
shot the
Allen
bricks?
take away the
Who
16
shot the
points?
bricks?
Does Ray Allen
Who shot the
take away
bricks?
the
Who
16
shot the
points? Does
bricks?
Ray Allen have a
Who
chance
shot
to
the
win the
bricks?
game?
See, I could do the same shit y'all doing. Who
All
shot the
players
two
shoot
bricks?
bricks. No one shoots
No,
100%
he
from
the
the
only
field.
nigga
So
that
all
shoot
players
bricks.
shoot
He
bricks.
the only nigga that lay
All players
bricks.
shoot bricks.
He
All
don't
players
Bro,
shit
shoot bricks.
golden eggs. That
from
nigga shit
No one
bricks,
shoots
nigga. He played
100%
on
from the
house
field.
party.
from
So
the
No
6
when
one
minute
he
shoots
shooting
on,
those
100%
two
from the
bricks,
field, James.
listen, when he shot those two bricks and had those two crucial turnovers, see what I'm saying? Where the 14 points was then? Did it have
Yeah,
any impact on it?
it's 16 actually, and the 16 points
Well,
put them in position to tie the game. That's the point.
it put
That's
them in
clutch
position
actually.
to
When
tie
you're
the
down
game.
in a game, believe
That's
it or
not.
not,
Hold on,
being
hold on,
clutch
hold
That's
on,
isn't
hold on,
just
clutch.
hold
one.
on.
Hold on,
That's clutch.
being clutch isn't just one moment. It's when you're down. When you're down,
All
especially in
right.
the
If I
fourth
use
quarter,
your
and you
logic,
bring a team all the way back, and your
ball or
teammate just does
bend,
his job.
ball or bend,
Whoa,
because
the greatest, one of the
you
greatest
left your
three
ball at the
pointers,
house.
one of
Ball or
the
bend, you
greatest
ain't.
3-point shooters of all time, and Ray Allen hit a shot. He did his job.
No, they ain't got
Wow,
no.
what a
He did
revelation,
his
guys!
job because that role player
News
couldn't
to
close the
everybody.
deal. But you won't keep bringing up he got him back in the game when he was the reason they was
He did
fucking
get him back
down,
in the game.
nigga.
That's just a fact.
Why they
That's
was
literally a
down
fact.
then? Why they was down with
Huh?
a so-called GOAT? Have you ever seen John do some
What
shit
was
like
down
that?
with what?
He was, if he the GOAT, why the fuck he was down and needed them 60 in the game? Bitch, you heard what the fuck I said.
Okay, look, I get you got to do ad hoc fallacies because you've been getting cooked this whole time. I completely understand. I completely
And
understand.
cook when you don't want to let
But
me talk.
games, I don't know if you know this,
Hot
but
pockets
games
and
ebb
hot
and flow, right?
not
So
cooking.
if you're down in a game, right, and you put your team in a
Why they was
position to tie the
lose
game, and you have
context?
one of the greatest
Why they was
3-point shooters of all time on your team, and he hits a shot, he did his job. That's how team sports
no.
work.
See, that shit don't work,
That's
and
how
I'm
team
explaining
sports
why.
work.
16 points because they
But
was down.
you're missing the context of
16
him
points.
saying
I'll
missing
give
the
So
you a
contextualizing
perfect
the question.
example. I'll give you a
I
perfect
don't need nothing
example.
from no role
I'll give
player.
you a
I
perfect
don't need
example. Shea has not been playing that
his
great in this
record is
series.
3 and
Shea
6
goes
for
to
a
the
reason.
bench. Guess what happens? His teammates pick up the slack because he's got a great team. It's a team sport. That's how it works.
Y'all just
You're not
say
supposed just because you a star player doesn't mean you have to hit. If you score, the team scores 100 points. You're not supposed to score 100 of the 100 points. You have teammates for a reason. This is the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
no shit I ever heard because you trying to use this sick back in the game, but then he fuckers when it count. That's how it is. So, like I said, if 15 points and got them back in the game, why when it was rubber need to meet the road, he shot that bitch over, and the Spurs was rolling the fucking trophy out on
Hold
his
on. Did
stupid
the
ass.
rubber meet the road? Hold on. When's the starting point for the rubber meeting the road? Is it only in the last 2 minutes, or is it throughout the game when they're down? Is it in the fourth quarter when they're down, or is it only in the last 2 minutes?
bro, look. Stop being
Crazy as a
disingenuous,
motherfucker, bro.
bro. Hold on, bro.
Stay out the door.
From the 6 minute on,
All right,
and
hey,
including overtime,
hey,
the leading
chat, hey,
scorer
chat,
was
hey,
Ray
hold
Allen,
on,
bro.
hey, chat. We're gonna go off air, but make sure y'all join the Discord if y'all want to continue to hear hear this good cooking that James cooking, this bronze sexual been balling.
Things ain't cooking shit.
Make sure y'all click the link to the
Boy,
Discord to join it, man. Click the link
I
to
ain't
the
going nowhere.
Discord.
Movie,
If
we got
James
all night.
cooking it, I'm about to get food poisoning.
Yes,
You
sir.
already had food poisoning saying he the GOAT. That's what I'm saying.